Commission on Retrospective Legislation.
Government domain Chilean di Mewere guidance as a coni, a word jole. Down Carolina, and Muni, put it down a million Piratec, we are near Bor. Someone in the Maraseco, no. Sorry, Mondo, you to the mono, teach your pero tomb, and upon your Cacorone, me one more.
Zero kind may be Niang actually move, Niang Mew, moving lao kind. The local Maticato by media, WhatsApp, ne a wirori, Yotobero Peng, Equine. And Pabera lock pay a wirori, at a meta tip, Kakai Mangel, Maru Bay. Ma no ni the locket that they rieme, Kariam, no kita we may weird road ticket, road the Charashana, and a view lay in the Machicarman Amario. The Roracharaman Amashia will go Hogini. You can never show you alone a man. He very day, Rory Vaticated, Rory Pierre, Bichiel, give Pierre Bich, we are going. Magindi, Kerry in the quality, master, Mingo, Pera, Shule, my party in a temper roto.
I'll get with your teleconi. Pedang don't both quiz. One over the demonstration. Allow me, one of you, government of Museveni for a long time. Thank your Paul Obercha, your Telumani. Petty, you are no Mario supporting Museveni. And Museveni will take Mokisha. You can see a teacher Bajo, you can see a Tibon Museveni, and so on. So I'm in Relown and Kekaname, Lauti Yekarni. I'm a constitution, a menu on you company, obey the constitution, my party, my UPC. I'm a company mono, near Unity Kuno for a period 2 times. Term number 1, in Berry, Kautum, Italian Yudoka new dispensation. And a man, a kind of vertier, Guinea Bill, Utio Nano, Care, a man don't work again, Tia what it took, Utio Lingiti, roaming at the man, you bet yacht, what the man is he berry any, Tia.
UPC members, now is the time to recruit and to recruit and to recruit. Namachela Kobunichan Kuberucha Meo to your poll, a poll will give you. We are not walking away, we are going to fight, but we are going to recruit our members. We begin today and we continue up to election and beyond. If anybody told you Kenya is defeated, look, this is a defeated man. Is this a broken man? I can tell you it hurts. It still hurts. But I will get up and I will keep moving. Whatever you do, as long as I have breath, I must move. UPC members, now is the time to recruit and to recruit and to recruit. Namachela Kobunichan Kuberucha Meo to your poll, a poll will give you. We are not walking away, we are going to fight, but we are going.
Kenen yago per ler walking. O ya miwa kom gi yot biara ya twal. Yo ichelo kandu tia ko bia.
Ateni do bazoka biara ya yo kadi ching tienyo ko tekel yum yi to dogere. Inge gete tap por rekere tiene na dogo tikere ko mepe to dogwa. Tekel luak jak.
Bazoka do biara down pa. Apu mere pehata. Unga mere cook do kuru dasha. Tinwa ngachi bu unga mere bera duo yard.
Iko do apeto bazoka keken. Pikacha bob korinwaga biala diario anora chiri chuje porro akanyu chenkretwo kun kelu chimle ya bobata pit korinwaga bazoka hybrid bazoka kori hybrid roma mala bel pipura kete nuere doga chatu kori ducha chokeri go chimpi wiliwu ina manora bira ngwena bongwen not achala dega bongwen nyo nora bira ngwena bongwen not achala bongwen. Joshua Winyu, All Saints University Lawa, so Tia Gamunja Mani Picha Kopane de Maboro. Ateni, Monomekano Gini. Programs Tia Carapia Bitu Kapapan, education, business, ICT, journalism, agriculture, health, tourism, social works, theology, government masters, bachelors, diploma certificates, education access certificates. At your Punya Medekwangi well in service. Kabiru Chepe Kwana bachelors, diplomas in education primary, secondary. Kuneti Mede Punya Boyera. Would you get a Jamie Kwan get you wrong? Asulti campuses nyudi kalpunyere deka papat kano Lawrence campus borboro kano punye kere jokere kwaniye monu modern campus ite yenu kwe iwudi buna chwa mega mona benyo ni labs papat di computers luare ikapunyere chala bere pinyu kweta St. Augustine campus Tubor Avenue kere me rada ngeleka kibwa kuna gama tete mene kabere lunga chakolwak chale kanicha papat ichuk chukule centers kere bama papat pete cho l'application fee cho yeni dan tume potun chama chel no gamuko well tuition yorata
mira choyo kotire tina kamono
no ngecha tule na manora biera ngwen achela yon not achela bir not
Ule smart welu jami macha tao tushu yira
long neck yin puri willa tabo
an kum da ko ko ina nani
eno mi ober me wele poto chata genne YY Electronics ametiu yira jogle nget Sunset Restaurant LIRA City
gin jami gidoki kamukam
pe kom ni kamukam YY Electronics charuka orige chake chima borana local load akagwa battery chim headsets earbuds karipoge screen guards card readers memory cards flash disk long top plugs chargers my iPhone naga type C tower clips jama papat otie woofers za coca loyo TV screen inches za papat sound pins blenders maybe you juice fans za kiu yami korot naga yena chua ndio iti winyumene
idiro tutwal
pi matching to cheriswala wires GT sizes za papat bulbs conduit pipes adapters junction boxes MK metallic kede plastic bulb holders kune long da chari wholesale retail long wore wille kunu wek pay chokare tor gomlone
Ule smart yin kari go him welu giri jamu originally YY Electronics itewe ko jobiru kwale jami du
karu kobe pe penyo gwaji gichibi nora bira beach ala beach ario boro a beach ala beach unyo nora bira bora chel abongo era beach not abongo era bora beach
wek da wotige
I drink a rock boom, I dance.
Nenyera silver baka, I win it double.
Boom chiki, boom chakala, boom chiki, boom chakala.
Win it double.
And I just double.
Cash it double.
The mother got double. Boom chiki, boom chakala, boom chiki.
Boom chakalo duobu ko kede pofu tiana rio. Nuong rock boom nyo silverback energy. Rote gina me umuye, gina me ineno, en gina me lanyo. Rock boom. Gufu pio lodge. Mata me medu gufu pepe pio tino. Mono yach. Mega metia doto tino. Kede jua me kawa tero giarach. Yuba me chwalungeche chato wilu nuo chwaka dule National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board. Yuba me chato wili tepi kara check.
Mixing, pouring, water level. Ezo kulani wazikuwa last year. Kaja kaze. Kaka sanjo li kuchitufu. Gula yo buy 70. Wabano yenda kutandika kombe kenju. Yebiroto byawe. Konga sente zitari kumara. Yoba yali ni waka shina bashiryo buli mwaha iti ya wanta ya aro kari mojo egogo ngoro kari mojo gaiti Yoba 70 chiba chikwa You win am gamkwani odi Yoba 70 chiba chikwa
You buy your buy today and get the job done. Strong, reliable, available at hardware shops countrywide.
Allo mzee.
Eyo.
Jami kirima wiru kitown. Weo to mama kitika ta mugomogi.
wek to ma tantin biro koloni akobi ni mani will nyime girme roofings ameo luoni mano TMX 500C kanyo liero oye yimpe balo togdan dolle abon balle and yimpe wini loka
Will jami gero me ruamala mal ma pepore ki majui chalo nyony me gero BRC chengenye nyony magenyayo PVC pipes polo section chain link barbed wire kitwe jami weng me gero ma aki roofing imla chat will wa moki ken mati chokedi unyo ka chat wa mati banda industrial area jinja kede mbarara itwero go chimi nama menono jera boro jero ario angwen jera chel jero
Roofings, strength of a nation.
Weko loko ngikopi kompashu. Pashu kombero pashu, taki kalas ametiko rot, ti winyo neti haber. Pienen kalas, timu jama pol tutwal, apatka kede lingo ko rot kiken. Gin gero kita mewano kwa okede. Kita mewano maro kede jami, kede kita wano leho kede lekwa. Tie kalas oke na mekwe yuchuny, tie na me mi tama tut. Eka Kalas okene kelo yomyech ibedo karachiel. Ikitor kikenda ma imiro ni pasho ni miero beda ma in winyo kede. Tie kala mora ma yai bot Plascon. Ameo yobo kum dopiri. Plascon. Color your world.
UPC udonka uniform you do pay yeah kawi dia wili government of UPC ari warti yecha ramona ku government ni imara para bicha bina nyi kai gawi tego ya chin na urti geri ebo kape lubu yora
wuli ni rutena endo kwa ampechu Luago ampechu ye an politia kumu biomina amenu tinga eto anubera meme pala yone an chawa pe yumira tu ko papo na machele indio an atawani ayi na ko ko yare unure ne ko
Dugi party danga chunya tek kapetwere pien jomo gotia ko ni rio ya ko ni dong UPC do dong ka uniform keken amir ni jo kwany man ko ai chungi magi ne regana ko me akemo pikop me anywar ame ngata me regana bina jalle ko pikom kachu pete lo ber lo chik kamero beru kede eto pe ni aworo me wot chung achalo dano me party me enara ko gin pe otimere ko man keken jo pola timo ko mando ka gin ngo me onu tia timere do an mi do nia ko bi jo ni mono ko me ko bni party me UPC odong ka ba keken amiti jo ko e wigi pien kono ka ri odong ba keken unu ando ka binu do kanu manyuti anang do ber ba ondo pien ka do ria ko ni oberu ba keken ami anda do
biro kan me bil niang achule mo ndo niang meyo mo ngati la kan se lokko matikato ai
fo adufa kere nyallo kere click kera maeti alwere kani team kaenero gaba 2026 ginna meti munuti favorous. It is vexatious, it is motivated by spite and vendetta and tikere dire colossal consequences, attendant avalanche of hellfire on your back. I have already reported to the CID headquarters. I'm even ready to file a civil suit that I must recover punitive damages from you should you continue with such acts that are intended to send our security agencies on a wild goose chase.
Ruko Odiko lié Awi Unity FM Mwagani peturo Dans mite rom dushu Uteleme wibie Miroko tingi piting wirogi
Bala na ti level me parliament I level le me unity ye Akadi yudi unity tela Donc Mwahame uchahere mwa ite moningo One lao Ichawane Wano me tu kuch Ome tu note Ome tu don logo Pieti jema pola me kawano tu beroko Miuti peti ye
Tekwaro jinguri mena tu rock berachel
Kompeta ke poberu gina me jo tu ber kede Pijo ameta no meta wani kai do wan me kutie ya angwal me wa beru ko bateri
Unity FM
Joko ruko Utela dini tir jo
Kundai bula koni kape tiu PTM tena banga nang ekomo mi wachik kamiro konywa wan tino ta kanye tiho koni ikbete dano bekida ya meto ana kama ni manu chuni na jo
Odiko lié Ogwa kuikiru tijmeyotkom Yilmano guvometigi.
Now we speak to Minister of Health. What more authority do you have to write two contradictory letters?
Unity FM.
We should reduce on overexcitement. We should report unused passion in the villages, the local leaders, or to the nearest police facilities.
Pochachela chelte donyo kene miaka unyo legi me chuba kwa ikine memo wakachel keken. Pe man peru iking winyo program me Odiko lit reloaded. Mwani papate de moro berutie.
Puri yata dokumenta mo kera kera. Puri yata kurisaya mo kera peme na meri.
Unity FM piro pongo niyo piro tonera piro. Mi kar menya mutamu chwin. Yaro ngete kwa kutim chilo. Ametie timene mampijalwa kide kindu tedero. Weko tomo ya gamchot. Kyo kiko nare champi dushu. Man wiye bamele yotama kwa kotela. Yotkom puenyere tekwaro. Dini kire domo pachua. Program meo dikaliet. Wara tama jodusha bo poka poka. Go chimi teme yotama gonya bon luoro. Kuri wara tama woti. Ujoli.
Unity FM.
Odiko lié.
Right on your radio poyo katuni diku meni na tini winyu radio unity pira bongo and we are biro tonera biro radio alwakti boma melira tin chinga beach meni ndwe par dwe me abiro mwaha tutumia rio kede pira rio we are bichela yola take to twali program me Odiko Alyet unity radio kireme kare du chako chonkihu naka icheng a beach eka chinga bichel Bedo kede programe parliament halwaki kodi chawa me chalman nuotie me nyamutam the summary of ngotie pashu kede twak pinya loro me Uganda pira tekere wok warongiu jami lines dushu me yotkom bedi tekwaro bedi dini bedi lokum loch lobo ponyere tuhu kede jamuke na polniven galawang mano achalo unity radio kireme kare dushu tichwa eno pien wanotie kan me mi ngech ichawa me opore dang ngecha menu tie kakare awin radio World Cup me apua tie waranyim dang pasukan uloni duok pashu kita datia wot kede tie wotame kop me goyo mi yumda no chuer ni bay ketogola polikome tie nento twal ulinuoni no constituency chel constituency za papat ilango sub-region no tia goye gini gwejmante timere di lake me UTC LIRA kede kede LIRA Town College dong mana pira tekere wok hinpeda miri keng pieni a pira tekere wok mano lokum tuhu merang tie pasukan amiro hinpe ini keng alo bere kede kita menu galawang nutia wot kede lokum sports eni no awin radio eka ilobo tara World Cup tia me waranyi poyuni de chawa anatia kopi country moro ke na meti lobo del chol pedong tie pedo tiu dong i quarter finals shahero kwa woro kuntimu dilme Morocco ogwaye kede France lobo Morocco me obedo an African country ogwaye kede Lobo France ento go dilomate tum gola rio kumachel kun France lo kodong Morocco man mi Morocco dong pe o progressing to the semi-finals mano lo bere kede kita me World Cup tia me award kede awin radio chimoni lobado dong no African country peti ye woro macha last 16 medong qualifying to quarter finals unutie Egypt kana medang Argentina bino kwanyo Egypt ko golo adeki ko Mario yora medang karo kene kita dado tiye kere nu udilo dado beda manno donga woroni nu dong France o kwanyo Morocco ko mechiwoni France do chawa one or two copy o progressing ko to semi-finals manno me World Cup amete waranyim iloba America Mexico kede Canada eka tini ni chawa ngwen medi war no lobo Spain bino gwaye kede Belgium okay no lobo Spain bino mahere kede Belgium eka chenchabi chawa angwen medi war lobo Norway te gwaye kede England okay lobo Norway bino mahere kede England eka chawa apar me Odiko ado pinya ru chenchabit ado pinya ru chonki humere okay lo Argentina tema here kede Switzerland Argentina bino mako lobo Switzerland mano i quarter finals meneno ngagi amedong bino worati to semi-finals poyuni final me World Cup atia waranyimi bino bere ni no do apar ya bongwen dwe me abiro Muhammad me do bino neno nga me bino bedo ateka pi World Cup ameta waranyim iloba America Canada kede Mexico awin radio manu kita mete wot kede in terms of football apira tekere wok achalo unity radio wano bino mi ngech ichawa me opore wahenge kita meno tuho tiame award kede man unity radio.
Yeah. Everything I do with the speedy. Never ku physical kati nada ku digital. Boli chimu ku stand big digital. Chikole speed in stand big digital. Open the account ku stand big digital. Pay fees ne tax ku stand big digital. Pay bills and send money ku stand big digital. Boli chimu ku stand big digital. Chikole speed ku stand big digital.
Why hustle with queues and paperwork? Yet you can do it speedy with Stanbic Digital. Download the app or visit www.stanbicbank.co.ug to get started. Stanbic Bank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda, and customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund up to 10 million Uganda shillings.
Apurwe, nunga nyaki abop, chahera kere nungo ngecha pergi tego, kere tiyu ticha beshi porni. Ichambich, chako chawa pare wot kere na cha pare chelma utieno, win program opur, amebiri Unity FM, kanameo mi ngech, ikita menu in mire pur kere tongi e nua nyaki abop. Nua gam, akwa hoko porki ken me pur. Kada iwinyi bor puru yuek, ikom jama besha meginu tiyo timo, amio chao gideng, kere do pur amerwata kere karani. Program opur, ametimere Unity FM, ichambich, chako chawa pare wot kere na chawa pare chelma utieno. Jo ametia keliu, uberi Unity FM, Farm Radio International, kede LIRA District Local Government. Kununuo gini chwak ibot IKEA Foundation.
Mono kita me okonika ina pu mir neni mono. Konti mer mir yida dita me bone na liro.
Eyo, ibere pu, grupo pu, chukul, Gombala District, NGO, Nyuduloro kena miro dango mema mere bei pu. City Gate Mix Farm, ametu 10 kere Kingston Petrol Station, na mucha, Lira City yo Kampala. O mere ruame pur, malo teke lunge chungwabo me puri laukan. Wekonyo puri lau, tung malo kere Uganda loro. Ipura noka menwe ye chene bang, te lonchot, akumi tika chene keken. City Gate Mix Farm mucha, tia jolong, me would punyere kere nene wange. Diro pur chika nyene chene mere wope bedo. Ipitu gwena muda, meto e tage, jigi, dog mono, yobo maniwa peporo, yobo chemle yichem gwen long. City Gate chale welukwe, kore nyokwi leji mono, no cross breeding, mogone bay artificial insemination, kira yege. Otenywa lotina doa kelu luag lim. Acho wunwege hotels, restaurants luag long. Wurde wilutong gwen kani trace tutumia dia, wan chele. Chadianga peka chile miu, gwena nega jigi, romi tage, kari maniwa mea kere poroni. Punyere pu chika nyena nyaulanyo. Limu fam kerika weyu wich. Nyukwa jige kachimi, nora dega bongwena dek. Not. Abichala dega dek. Kai wuru kunu pete lonye pu, no kopo kene.
Kop me loko chene me loba oho, pe miero mi biachara ni wot momot. Kede Stanbic Digital Forex, irong welo kede chato jami chene me loba oho, choro, kunwiti tich kede Stanbic app, unyo internet banking, ichao morkiken, dankan orkiken, manu pechu line, pida echoy pupar morkiken, pida dohita wodai branch orkiken. Nungdo wel me loko chena tia mita lo. Chola me time choro, kede timu biachara me genne, komi chimi, unyo laptopi. Bedniti wot kanoro, unyo chaiti cholo supplier ni, ichene me loba oho, unyo niti timu biachara kede jame ti loba oho, Stanbic Digital FX. Miu bide yote total menungu chene ni, kede kita menu mire ti kede chene ni. Stanbic Bank, jame tia nanotichero bedo banka detail of Uganda. Chena customer maker kunu, jame tia kwa kobedo Deposit Protection Fund, welo wuro na miliona paatwal.
Me winyo radio unity, bet keri gen ni radio alwaka me konyo jong. Mar winyo radio unity.
Radio Unity ana miruni. Kubu ginora chill, amepe kubu goba.
Radio Unity, chuti chaber, danga nyimere, miru yabere, ebirale.
Unity FM, onen ber ti Uganda Communications Commission, unyo UCC.
Right on radio poedo chen puriti winyo radio unity program me Odiko Alyet tuungi yo jame moga pasho wiye mokato poyoni aworoni ngata me obeda lo party president men National Unity Platform pi Buganda region Honorable Mwanga Chivumbi ameonu tie adori kome mete motoro government no treason karame kop me yera atira binti mere ni ndo paru ya bijwe machel Mwahani bino maheko endo aworo ukiho me Kampala mie court bail. Okay, Mwanga Chivumbi tio mie court bail tio dok pasho tijo apola me tikira dota don komgi apore do bedo Mayor John me Kampala areas Lukwago kano retired Dr. Kiza Besije Obed Lutale ginweng pero winyu koho pero winyu kwagi poyuni aworo machokihu me Kampala ngolkop Emmanuel Baguma kwero ko kwacha Dr. Besije kiro Obed Lutale ni migi court bail domio chawane gin puti ye pido tiame awrikomgi mana lo berekede ngoame tatiye Uganda lokom okiko dong apira tekere waka win radio dikomeni natin poyuni aworo wano bedo kana to nyang karachel kidini choye Piero wigi come choye tedero bolquir Piero wigi come LCHL Uganda loro chahere ni ndo abishe la woro macha tia tunuko ya gikitinini ento wel jo ametia choye ti pin tutwal lober kida report jo ame choye wel giti pin teha okay yakina pashi chalokano even LC's ameti town kan level me choye ti pin dong omido niko niang dikomeni natini ni from Electoral Commission kadong che kita me turn up tikere pinya teha ni ngoa me atiye wel jo adia me arwate kere chik me kao choye kuri wang tichorni chiha miyo declaration abedo kopi ngaranga pijo ame obino me choyo kuri ento kita me mantie kere ni kero lokom yera tira kakwene okay kero lokom yera tira kakwene de dikuni ya win radio apira tekere walk Electoral Commission umoho ni tinini uberu por nino me agiki okay tinini por beru nino me agiki pengeye kanyo che tamgyo lo here pengeye kanyo che tamgyo lo here me wano binu time tehawa me winyi botki ento wanen ko statement ni from Electoral Commission lo berkiri lokom yera tira me LC1 the Women Council election.
All eligible citizens. Today is the last day of registering all eligible citizens who wish to participate in electing LC1 chairpersons, as well as participating in electing women councils and committees at the village level. As you are aware, the Electoral Commission dedicated the whole of this week from Monday to today, Friday, the 10th of July, as the period for registering eligible voters who wish to participate in these elections at the village level. And accordingly, the Electoral Commission wishes to inform all those eligible Ugandans. You are a citizen of Uganda, you are 18 years and above, you ordinarily reside in that village where you live, and you are willing to participate in electing your LC1 chairperson, or for the women, you are willing to participate in electing your women committees. Please use the opportunity of today, which is the last day, to make sure that you go at that meeting point in your village, where you will find Electoral Commission officials. Present your national ID or your NIN number if you don't have the physical ID, or evidence of citizenship, and make sure that you get registered in that village register. Remember that if you are not in that village register, both the register for the village, which will be used to elect the village chairperson or LC1 chairperson, and for the women in the women register, which has all willing women in that village who are citizens of Uganda, who are 18 years and above, who ordinarily reside in that locality, and who are willing to participate. If you are not on those registers, you will not be able to participate in these forthcoming administrative unit elections. So it is very important that you get registered, because if you are not registered, then you will not participate in any of these elections. And remember that if you are not on the register, one, you can't vote for the LC1 chairperson, or for the women, vote for the committees, women committees. Two, you can't contest to be LC1 chairperson. And also you can't contest for the women to be on the women committees. 2, if you are not on the register and there is a meeting convened by the chairperson to address issues affecting your village, you who is not on the register will not be invited or expected to attend such a meeting. Yet, the decisions of the council, who are the membership of the village council, will be binding even on those people that live in that particular village, even if they did not register as voters. Therefore, make sure that your vote counts during this exercise by taking the first critical important step of getting registered. Registration ends today, the 10th of July 2026, and the registration centers will close at 6 p.m. Make sure that you wake up early today and do it as your first priority. Get registered and then get on with your other businesses. Thank you very much. Today is Friday, the 10th of July 2026, and my name is Julius Macunguzi. I'm the spokesperson of the Electoral Commission.
Right on radio, Mono Electoral Commission, Alok P. Dulman, Julius Macunguzi, Kobokan Kanale, Nitini ni Beronino Mea Giki, Tino Beronino Mea Giki, Me Yinichoye Keduni register. Okobo Kanale dog nuoni kape choye nipe register bolokwir me yero LC1 yinipeye. Ekadang ka register me amon women council nyirang peye yinatwale ngeni yinipeye ngome nuomira tiye ni no de pierario ya boro piera pire ditwoke donga pire tekere woka win radio kadang che Lober kire Electoral Commission yini pe register ni chimuni yina do yini pe kire won e be kanchil mail si one me ya dwoli no yini ti yeno chimunu yini bero kangata me lara kanu atwale yin pe binu bera member me kanchil me area morno dung man tie kanaler kita dong yera bero kire ni no de pirario ya boroni choye me agiki tie tinini and as of yesterday nutana puti pin total bikum jamo choye mana ketwa ka kwene kache ni na mayera miro bedatie me wan pero wor Electoral Commission ati studio kede anywala chel me Uganda me engiu ko me lojlo batira adung Francis Ogema Awany alober kede kita me ko me yera me LC1 ni tia me award kede the turn up me registration number yo kita menu government yo bukere ko de yera ni me ko boni yin mi ya wor choye ko kanor kiken man pero ket wa beru safe mi yo dano bolo kwir ka kabere chela ken ya dano tora wo choye kabere pol adong Francis Ogema Awany ajori studio
poya matak Mike mor kede mor win radio du chemetie no anatia kwanda jeme mago kan ngeo jamana ko ni jamo bedo online matya ko ni jamo ni do online pede tie nyang mena bedo mene o winyi dang local pi Electoral Commission and that atia tamane ana chako ko automatic by flouting gen Electoral Commission ni gen pot you could check. I've always told people ni gamete mena re mar to gene lo ne guideline ka woro ma che bolo kuire president na ma chiel une mio ni no be public holiday mo e kama na mario te kono jollo ngam wa gitia para bore me o shoye wodi ka chingi nyonyo lo ne biometric voter register te nungu nyingi yo kana tikere gine lo ni voter slip ka do no jo pa mi tiki machine ni o tikere gine lo ni voter slip now register me Electoral Commission tia ko bani like I polling station kana na bolu kurie I bara po kana lo na pipe mere do hade chu ye me beri kiama na kelle o register tia kono bol kuiti mia bit ke de pierang wen we bon wen 549 eto ba woro no jocho ye peru tunumi area. Now, Macunguzi mabere lok anange wana jo kere muri parliament na bichel. John me for the active journalism. Tia kobane ka yini pe register ka lo village council meeting in pe bere meme pe worie. Atia wuru pen chicken and a ticket me depriving and the right and a ticket loba will get it is 22 years now. Okay? Otina da annual kanda do don ko otida mo hapar bor plus piero de piero bon wen gi tukunu. Now yini kobane John po be members of that village council based on what and how. Yini kwera koni pe be de. Secondly, we have names in the register. Doka choye no kena choa. For what purpose? Awara had the chance of engaging the city returning officer my electoral commission. And the penyakona duong. Ana tiu hoima. At a weekend a lara bina le matura. At a bina tanungo, dahana te chuma berikiama na kiel. At a kona duong a loa haba word kokerika bolo kui. So ana wuchungite ba kwa chego hatia nenu kunjo duchungeni chegeno. Is it possible? I take the idea me young at ni polling station and you take the voter slip. In riem using which law? Eh?
Okay.
Riem man using which law? So I tell you can. There is no law. Gina electoral commission to timo. They one pe tio mito choyo jo apol nyo pomit and jo apol bol queer. Dang a work of an returning officer kone ini tama ni gine tia timerni. Pe wuni bedo kede the worst, the lowest voter turnout article ne yo lokabolo kui. Secondly, you coba gino ne nyinga gino choy ne gindo hawot printing gino lo ni voter slip. How ma bini pok jo voter slip? Don't you have yours? I have mine.
Yes.
Now, in the hemi ya no kene me etimo. Kun gin cha nyurni ana bede registered voter of a polling station X koderen. Mom do hadwa ka gino ko ne manomi to gino yenyi ka you are bo ko chen. Piana manda would subjecting yourself to printing locally Uganda can. Any new German Uganda ni. Man me procurement one will did pian manu. They just cheno me gini duonga meti chepe. Kauna ma chel gina re young ejo. Money ni mirango. So I managed to justify that money ni account to be the betie. Me journey printing ginin voter slips. Itina no. Pian jari yaba. Per printing ballot paper. Ini printing voter man gina mito kana matiti de ba borra ka jo mi de kana tie. It one no LIRA city kan jo iko million angwen yo million a chiela na bolopui. So ka printing voter slip million a chiel. Accountability ko na jo du bolopui. Are you seeing this? That no there was low voter turnout jo pobino. How? Piana te yenyo criteria ni petiano. I amane ko do wana ko be village ti jo mi bichi piana wana bonwen ba make. Ana me example le begina. Ajo mi area and at a bolopui to yara an moment. Yo mi Odiko dong can overrule the decision na. Enemy borrow want to get a click. One you bar because you cannot allow 10 people to decide for 500 people. What criteria do you use?
Electoral Commission may opportunity for you to go and register.
Okay, window registration docket and then car registering. Condition the area. Gain doctor ko be Johnny. Menu to ni to bolo kui mi woti komi. Kera ID ni iti unyo Macunguzi ko no kadi pe kera ID ka nge nini mama no na ka ndo ngatikere nini jome tura du chama cho papa nya cho haworo. Unfortunately China bin no dan cho wata bin ko bete ko ni about that is wrong anu ngata mete chunga be de kiama na kial metutu kole o cho ID sa jo mere Pierre de Huyang
Mr. Ogema.
Yes,
we're going to time check eka to bino na por me kole no.
Yeah.
Chawa dek me diko time check Unity FM, Geometria Keliu, Obedo MTN. Free your fire. Nungdui bocha besha lo. In network adong bera lo alo Uganda kan. Man MTN. What could I downloading my MTN app? Mewe hicha hoko. Kwa obedo meda mere what? Pe koro ginoro. Karapingo miyo indok mire bed koro. Kede Stanbic Digital. Tiikom do jami speed. Yaba County. Solbil. Chwalchene, onyo igam statement, kunwe diyo ka jami moga nonok, peti laina maichuye, abaru ichoro dangpe. Peda ibino gale, bedni iti mito chwalo chano yor bodjoni, onyo iti mito cholo pe match, P unyo pi TV kede yaite mito cholo supplier ni cholo pe kwan ucholo unyo ite mito temu ginor kikeni bank amenu iti mede wot jami du timere komi speedy ni kukome kode downloading app me Stanbic i Google Play Store unyo i App Store unyo ide star ya bongwe not ash tinini itedo tiyu tichi bank iyo yot go chimi number not aboro not aria bit not mono pi konyor kiken Stanbic Bank jamete na notichero bedo banka ditalo Uganda kun tiana customer maker kuno iwot kede na iwele miliona pa jamete agwako obedo deposit protection fund.
Ha, nyaho tie kitaje manen maleng mada. Nyaho tie kidoge manen mamunya mabe. Nyaho mere tie maleng mopong molo. Ha, nyaho bero tie kimiri mapol.
Bien nyaho tie kimiri onyo jami machoba. Yat mili diapos pills. Mi intek chwin ni pe twer no yajo. Ma yin pe miro. Me wek yat yo ti mabe. Omiere mwonyi kire chapa rio mukwa. Mapuri ruata ruara kila cho. Ento, pe wero ka chap yar beru yario. Li diapos pills. Wele petek. Dog nonge oriat. Onyo pharmacy. Mo keken machok kiri. Bet kano tam kibot dakta. Mafut piya chako tikiat eni. Kwena ni kikelo botu kun aki DKT International.
Anet, emero ngochan komani. Jal, mi achete mi oryoro. Uno mirchua wechi ambit mukarni. Churchen na yoru weka dog mafula tena peo chiu. Ai, peo lare chambi ju weka beda chuli kiat maniano ne do karnia. Ujone, jal, uyu baleo? Ki ota weka ba jamni wengwako.
Ujone, Alia. Keng ni no chul penyor ni dong pe chul matwal.
Mega angeo ya.
Ka in kono Anet. Mono latin may weko gangi do tiro doza ngwen gweng me yara gwera ne pi malaria.
Uya mego ko. Eno keng dos mo kwoni ki dwe abichiel. Chi atamni don konye pere mi dwa ni chen.
Koy nen kong dawni. Kari do keng dos achiel puri twer tere. Wora rioni. Omiero punti mo jimi wankare ne ki kome.
Ento mego. Latina do romo dwe apar achiel.
Lutino mamwaka gi do roma achiel. Put twer chako dos me achiel kagi mede ki mokene. Rune mamput kare peo kar tutwal.
Aya do pikumbere weka te latini odyat. Ento in nong chene na weo yot ka peche abi duoga bi bai jamini weng wako.
Kala tieno keng no yara gwera mo achiel. Kare fut pio kar tutwal. Lutino mamwaka gi roma achiel. Fut gi roma no yara gwera pituo malaria. Lim otiat ma chokwiri weri nong kony mamite. Ngechman wakibot ministry me yot kum.
Chamwiri, ilari bomado.
Alaro, dang bere nui. Atia yenye chukulu ara ber, amero mo punyi kiru ni cha. Gina minere, ingeche da hatal.
Itama be tutwal chamwiri. Chwalo tienu no koi LIRA Institute of Health and Management Sciences. Arigo bere LIRA Medical Laboratory Training School cha.
Tika kwene.
Tia Dol Pauline Road, plot Pierre Yo when twin Pierre Abore, Telek Dege Railway, LIRA City Can.
No gina punyi tinu ni ngorole.
Certificate in Pharmacy, Certificate in Medical Laboratory Techniques, Diploma in Pharmacy, Diploma in Medical Laboratory Technology.
Mana yumu yutino paka kopige.
Onywa longa, chwalo tinu kwa mane, LIRA Institute of Health and Management Sciences. Iya gama tia wera nyimna ke dume aboro. Weka tini bete dirudaka tal, to konyo jo. Nuo pe tutwal. Miru nuo tia usini ya ngwena kunu karo chorai, le mono keri sciences. Nyua heno temu sciences level. Nyu ngata tit certificate jamu kwanano, pikwano diploma. Kabura weba nyira tima mimame, jame punyere duj keri kwako pore pio tinu long. Ochoya chili ministry. Go chimpia game nora bira beach. Adega chel, adeg not, adega boro. Nyu nora bira bichel not, abungwela boro, bichel not, arion not.
Kwena pire tek bora nyira ducha metie kare chel kede plan. Kwa ichane tia bunyi woto twal. Pe wek lo hatata kira ni mi yini dongchen. Pigi norke kena meiti mito. Ikitorke kena meiti mito kwa yu kede kuoni. Beniti nyono ping. Iti kwan. Inua pa ini moro. Iti kede lekora beto twal pi jome pasuni. Wek Lydia Contraceptives kunye kede planning. Tampi Lydia Post Pill. Lydia Fine. Lydia Injection. Kede Lydia IUDs. Pigwaka menwe mito pijama mebedo tura. Enda mebedo pikara nonok. Kede mirnia bedo pikara light. Lydia Contraceptives. Take it a yen melagoro nyual meti safe. Again, ada welgi yot pi mondo meti atamo kirme lagoro nyual. Irauno ge komda iwudi yen ducha meche gikedi. Pingecho ke napola kwa hokopi kom Lydia Contraceptives. Pen kong do adiro me yot kuma meche gikedi. Klinika me akodo chingi kare chel kede Lydia. Unyo pharmacy morki ken na che gikedi. Nyao tie kede plans. Jomo ke liu, ubedo DKT International.
jo lunga tia gedu tuj ke winya kane yodi kum ka gera chilla karamel wa sitting room mi ite dedeo ko ngwe designs me karatini ni I disco lighter goye ye kala za papa tweo dogo nyigo me dijirani moga loka tabala nyumedi la mecha jami turini kelium chinkiri kuj paju turi yini komi kuni kubre kede Manes Gypsum Adwares o chiberi maruzi road die chinto cham ikona mo yiri jok le ni ku kome orna marioke ken kai bano kona ding ni yai bala road iba pare doga yo DFC yuno Manes Gypsum Adwares o wuro material me goye ceiling board ditwa pedo mite me yini wor Kampala unyo goye hoda nikeli Manes o kelo gypsum ceiling boards amo ko todo yi ceiling board di marone ni hotels otida kede gypsum cornices me kubu ceiling board kede gwisha pama PVC ceiling board suspended ceilings dushu bedu nyoyo tiyu kede me goye ceiling board aluminium profiles man macho chani like ceiling board allokere kala yinimituni wall panels man papara chilo moni koro tunen balo lioko kede wall skimming fillers memwono buge kora pama granite kede mabo magi gwenga mo tiyu kede ichwe yu jami mejokon kinuchele poyini Manes Gypsum Adwares Maruzi Road konye me goyo designs me ceiling board kita yinimitu kede kukome wela yot mechel go chim board gina manota bira bora dek ario bicha ngwen abichel notario
Odong uno pashua mantungwa
LIRA City lao kani kagu rumo imitu wilo big bajaj original la chilo chiko kome yaiti moyo kanito will ye original spare parts kere puni wigi ngecha kero injini kilemeda kega ryoke ken limvamako bajaj limited amo chibiri kichope Juba Road iyo Kampala kanito gen menmongo nyon kom pigi long wilo pika nyen kere yupo pigi toduga teki king by na nyen vamako bajaj limited onyi rogo opira nyen pairs me pigi bajegele opira akim engine oil ikinuchela bullet welo baro kunni nyo mekanika ngenyenyi wigi tata ko todwa ko engine na ber yo yeradan kubo todwa ko wayo balle unyo kit pe morke keni piri to wiki duogi gudicho kai welo piri bajaj city 125 HD wiki kar med wera para boro kire wera para yo pijo welo piri 100cc medi yubi piri nono pe nyoye ko pieno piko balle worilim ka vama ko bajaj limited kicho pe Juba Road tinini weke jak tai digudu go chime pe chamo chente na manota bor no not adeka ngwen not abira biro
Listen to 97.7 Unity FM. We inform, educate and entertain.
Unity FM is regulated by the Uganda Communications Commission.
Right in radio poido uchenda kihabongwene kumchawa deki diko meni na tin puriti winyu radio Unity program meo diko Alyet tungi yo kita me yera me elsi wana bedu kede po Unity ni bedu nino me agiki me Electoral Commission mio me yini yuot choye do kape choye Electoral Commission da ko ni no yin pe dai bedu a member me council me village no okay lo berke Electoral Commission nu yin ko mi bedu ka ngata metia bea tia karko peda do bera member me council I village no na habolo kuira ma beretie inino de piraria we abor ni yini pe ye otido penyo ngo ameti ye ento jo ameti choye me wod bolo kwiri buka mo yabo ko chake chonkihu na hatini ni puti pin tutwal Ogema wanyo ko ni area mere me pipe ko mia biji pira ngwena bongwen jo mia chele wie kiken ena ye puru choye ame man chimo kita medang ka beru kene tia beru kede woro jinja camp B nuni jo mia chela para biro ena no choye woro ikom ubol kui chichok tutumia chel mia boro tututa chel
now you imagine
okay Mr. Ogema yin wokidi mia pore kom dana moro me kole district
yes no cha na tia yen jo mela ko commissioner riamo yor gete no ngiti TQ I had getting out of the pay we yamo no gidongo donyo ko because much was a paid up program I mean no petrol danya time at the year atenu ngodana ne obino chala theater announcement meto and tikede national IDs ajo gin pier de ku yangwen okay amo mi eni yin kai mi tichung wor chonyi wa ID wa ene Maman, and returning officer gay in young at Metecho and Guinea registration officer Kunu. Oh, ye get a choice because Anne Patroquala national ID in your bal. Paquala, had Wakubori, the anything any people look with Binuka. Maman, yes. So a man Mandaka Conidano would carry comment. A man in Wingin in Cobani, come your to me a child, Jomia child, got a cover Jomia deck, and a meadow joy, a bolo query, mom, and village council committed according to Macunguzi. Now enter Tikerichiki, quoting a gakwane. Because anati kede parliamentary elections act kede local government elections act tichimakan atwaro kwan yore section ene me tutumia ria bikia now rek John ama okone jo cho yecha po bodo ko be bini komi because ti ngatora me tichu ter ko bi yini nge uguna bere jo ametiu tu he jo ametiu kole jo kana metiu doholo na hapach dan amane because of good roads dano woro opa ka ruma chiel the entire family is here te dogi Friday te do hado hakweni isando tieno nye Monday now ka dano ni yini ko ni pe be a member of the village council icheng bolo queer no anti kan ticket national ID mere ticket voters gira mera men nyurno bere bol queer kanno
yes.
E ka interia mako ka wor ko ni ko ni po choye doka choye jotina di because legally electoral commission nominati man extract me village by village a woro macha political parties to ukere that's how I can to know ni village ati jo 500 and that ticket ticket ginna mato na kwan nying now no one on ngeo kito ko ngama chelen ke win gong nama me vile I think electoral commission bedo organization na chela me I don't credit them the worst performing government entity ameti Uganda bedo electoral commission because registers tibodgi a war macha gina gino menol team bedo team ka vote register display me voters register pinge yo ngao da ko ti jo ka ko bino pien no ngwa amane do pin okwe dan to do ko tu he dan do kaleptong da do do holo do ko yam mo tiene ma to ko tiene me tibu you do what we call voters registration cleaning in your cleaning voters register keken viene mane megine da ko te ko bani yonge jo nyin jo ni do ka bino ke to display ame ka yin no ni nyipe itwaru ngo etwaro me do nyi kunu are you hearing no my that means the registration is ongoing no should be continuous because yakine jo atino chone God forbid yo kene kano kene dek nyong wen yo bi da hata ka pertuni ndu piro bor
yes
nyomora da ka makatero ka buche pertuni ndu piro bor nyomora mwache ko because of an offense nyomora ko mele to ko mulago woro ko gine ngata toye no if they are there in mulago for all that long cheng bolo kwera no ngope mom dog ngero hay dogi clean up secondly kom jo mi chiel mi wi nyomi are mi de ko choyicha yo pier bi yero chieng bolo kwira no ngope moro woro ka liel moro woro ka nyom moro woro ka leg moro pir tek moro woro ka meeting workshops pio teacher gameta metu workshops every day meetings every day now if they go out there what are you going to do so me koni okop kani yo ame chieng bolo kwira no tie who are non-residents of the area with voters slips are allowed to vote okoni mo hanimi bere para boro benu etikere non record in those guidelines.
So monobedo you prayers
come not necessarily just a prayer. These are normal practices of the law.
Okay, but Mr. Ogema ka ko do one kid ko ando believing because my electoral commission obedo no guidelines am okela miro doti and also
but guidelines should also be entrenched with constitutional provision because challenging ini neno mo bi ne parliament oro ko ne quorum no pe oto challenge chi karama mo ko tariema yes so ka gen ka ken an pageno korwa me Uganda otherwise somebody should have put a big petition all ne du e ka electoral commission pa par pen gino cham chino in 2020 there was the overall budget a electoral commission on me o me ko government ni one to ready me ko yera from LC1 president that to no ka LC de ko tan all rope de condition. What happened to the other money? Parliamentary Accounts Committee. Anahane pero kare electoral commission to book ni chama chene. Bien yin ngeni wana no yung ajamu mi karba. Ngeni wana no mi kar. Otete mo rough game because ka gini no teach there should have been a statutory instrument issued by minister local government. Electoral commission da gazette. But now where is it? You need to teach guideline again cho yo. Ni cho yo it. And pour one bolo kwiri do
but Mr. Ogema
yes
okay electoral commission mi unina beach chaki chonki hutindo me agikimere
yes
nine ni peramo me cho je wanti
ramo de karibanya problem mo keriye kuno me hatia tamani is an ill motive it is an ill motive tame electoral commission ko mweka ko bini ana pira ngene electoral commission ti bias pen government chimoki jonti amiti 740 villages Uganda ni betka NRM otekoni okay NRM has overtaken they are fearing pieni
oyabo dogola
do ngomi re ko ndana mini kome iko ni dano bini ko
memoko pien yes
memoko ni
pien dano ka oto dano ka oto memoko ni okay Mr. Ogema en binu ka me choy ento ana twero bedo mino Ogema okay wek do ka mi apori
yes
gumaraj no indo ko ni pe
no
ana twero binu kede national ID ni
ngata cho nyingono ya kwene ngata cho nyingono ya kwene beri village kan ngeo kono Ogema ne to ngeo du wori penjane ngeo da ngada da ko because when first of all we are going electoral commission we are floating your pola chick America cho the 1995 constitution a village must have only 40 to 45 households. So do you think in the 45 households you're very 540 kapokong 540 tani turana tiwana job yerbor? Is that possible? So they should have again divided all these villages. Omi omiti beda titira me ngara chira chel ngeo ngoati tunganga. Okay? Ba man ngata me tia cho nyinjo obe the resident of that village.
But okay, fine.
Ame ngeo jo da neno ko eka jo ada bina no ngito piana man kana ni cho na to momo ko ndo ka be displaying. Ana bina ko ngora Ogema to cho na harik to.
Okay, but Mr. Ogema,
yes.
Let me be electoral commission now. I have given you 5 days. Okay, yes.
5 days is enough.
Yes.
Eta kobeni, it is not catering for ngata me teacher. It is not catering for ngata teacher. Akobeni, there are certain civil servants, then there are certain business categories of people. Ame chato will terte. Ting atan mo ter biga mer jowa. Ita me jowa wor chana duoko. Yes, ngato ter producer kampara. Wor chana duoko. Iwo te lor tin di wor loading te mo idu. So nga geng kobeni mi dako ni nyomi chwari nyomi atine me 18 years wuchoyi. Because atin can contact you to consider ibibolo kwiri ape. Ni abibolo wor choyenya. That's what I'm saying. These days were enough if they are saying tekini presenting national idea dana because an patrol kello aman kana koda ko bi kana kelli national idea ngata to dano abima de wel kwira ngata kun ko be pien jare ye la indo aha etina men en kana me ko ni gin cha dok gwe gi look to he pien an patrol bi cho nyi ngata to ame pa bolu kwi pien jare ye ko ma kwano kom solidana ba e hol dana ba yino e gung. So nyi ngata to cha atima piare ngati mo no yin ngata dere ne min ko re ka bolo mane o didi o chingi ko ko ni jopa ngeyo ni bere ngata to eto man jare e la na mo ngani lo no pe mekan sineri amort e mere borwa yero kar morcha o kelo tini chukul ami yora warning but gido ko ti around anyono gi lot me full kai ni ngeni bere tin chukuli bino kai kwan kono koni you must have been a resident there for 6 months era tin chukulu be katin kwan me woro akwanto woro is not a permanent member of the village council yamaro binu tu kere ni okato wargi it is wrong and gina me in pe win ni me Central Park joba na harijat na hatia gasi
winyere
imposing ko jono and gini la commission no tametano they try to favor candidates and subscribing to government and they pay subscribing miriyen you are more tactfully to lock them out. And the will is but a ball queer come when a ball queer kadini very independent kadiberi UPC kadiberi nope taki ni ber kede joy jaro ikelo don lobo.
Okay,
you are committed to them.
Yes,
you sit with them.
Ogema,
yes.
The deadline is today.
No problem.
Now utido counting hours to the close of each hour. Ngwado miro atadero cha team pia electoral commission twero extending unyoda petwero timo.
Pair extending. After 7 days, dokom your provision. Oloni voter cleanup. Yes. Dokota yeni ngata me peo to remed. So indirectly gin podo hamero nino. Ingeo this thing is meant one to account for the money. Tien kai koni ngata menente cho nyenjo te chulo katuna pa tinene chel that is 50,000. E kwan 50,000 times 740 villages. Beri chilari. Kai kwan 50 times 740 ami yigi noro kunu. Abero tiana bit no 35 million no raken. No chene podo ata. So di ma do he ka ker display ni na biro. Mier do he tim ngo. I chol log jono mom do he cholo log to bicha nyo par. Assuming it is that anpaneno barugi. No, kada ha chol to par. Nina bit that is another 50. Eto doko je yeni imedo nyi nyo kwa nyama to ako because thing atama in the process. We agree. God forbid oba anangyo because ngato chotin kometa makodi. I haven't ever heard of scenario me dano ya ba yin ya ka te chita po chita ko o ya re de bita ko wando chako yenye ni ho po wala o pe ko ringo pe nano so ko mando lo hakelo clean up so ginien ga ngiyo yore mi akoni an jame guideline pa mara because guideline drawing yot am benefiting joy yo yinen ikaro kene ka nyom dang tie komite mara ma kero ping me ku nyom ka oberi yo at gin ka to kere jama ginami te ko ka kan ka do po jem po ye mano ye mano kwera pa mano ye ka binu kitu gama man gin kero gina favoring gi pe keto gina ma favoring atama binu nyom secondly gin tia mi to ko bani yo ame tie kede chawa me beru pa me polero beru mon kede jo ama kwano ti kwano ka potich pecha and I'm deciding fit a jo kenicha now yini no ngani yo abando wanda minority rule pe better minority rule majority decision ba better majority decision and minority rule. No one yo mia bong when we can decide what we want. Ajo para bora and atake buanga wana tim. Are you seeing it? Now it will bring no respect. Ginom yutika bero kene ka chiama na chelo luo chwa je pori. Because I'm pana yere wote timo. Momne no koni yo na member. So village ko mara bara an kanana beriye. Pikaro karangechi laki mo ke piare yo ngechi. Laki bero kai security meeting area. Da no one and do enforcing ba. Omi wando to minuke to ginu luoni vote of no confidence because me wano bero ka chohara me ka quote
now ngwado miro team pien guidelines do tie ene do tikere
yo ame tikere chawa ya kai meto yera terani ya piena mane ne impe bolo kuiro yini bero ka o yam ete buru kana raman buru wang tichorane ibero environmental officer ma laptop ete buru lera kan yo mir word di ma yini meto welu yo onyo meto nungolanta to lobni mo word kiama na ne pe yer nena mo word kiama na ne pe yer o mi yo kana man ti chako chikoro ginoro ti ame ko mani welu lobo. It is not very paramount to all males you want very yet take team due diligence roti mo bot surrounding neighbors pe ngate welu lobo bore roti madang bot kiama na kiel so mi yo parliament ti ti lawyers me choy lobo. It is more sounding when you use a lawyer than when you else one me robet ka cha den na mo ko ni lo no ti kan momon eto ngato char kot kom yeni agreement in between yin kede ngato welo kede ngato char kede cha den ario is enough and good to go tena mo so ana kwa ka joti o hani yin exercise your democratic right lob gere gina jona man pickpocket ti yakobo pien mana na ngeo jame pickpocket tini kono woto team audit
go bedo jame pickpocket
electoral commission is a pickpocket atoro ko begini accountability me chenta mo mi gi kong me yera me 2016 mo ko ne yera LC1 tikwen now they've been just extending
okay after short break ana binu kele electoral commission ngeje pere di tieni lira green LSS ko ni onywal wudu ni di chenga bichel nuo alimo tie. Okay, biru chahre chawa deg na ha chawa par me utieno bininen results me kwa natini kidatia wot kede kapeti school fees miri kelo ko me wek pedwa hatini pashu Green SST de management na Madam Sophia Rikti Town College dong mirinen man balagi na pirete kundanga mano abia seeds in a secondary school ametia Leptong district ya konya limudang teaching abichel ni da parwechel bininen report results atini eka pirete krewok miri daikel chukul miracle fees balance ametie nyukuberedi 0777776383. Okay, mana beer seeds in a secondary school kede Green Hills in a secondary school lokom VD I weekend nyoni dihini awinyu radio
Amina we in komplani kong tie kakwene chenyo itimito tieko ko project imoro kwan biachara onyo yin komite tamane miero kwa ibet kong kede kare moro ame puditi weo apod pe bedo kedo tino ginoro kena me itimito bedipi kara lach onyo kara titidi Lydia Contraceptives tiekan piri wekom wi wil kwa ikom kodi goba moga me jokobani Lydia Contraceptives tiekan me keli jama meti quality agenne adang mi ini lagoro nywal te wekin ketu wa ikom gina me yini timito timo chenye itimito konyor me atura ure pen Lydia Postpill onyo itimito gwahera me ena me beri nini unyo ena me tidwere Electoral pen pe Lydia Fine Mani atame mwanyo nino pi control ame bedo nino unyo Lydia injection ame bedi cheli nge dwera dehadek memi ujami kombeda yot. Iya chenyo iti tamo pikara lach. Bedog kuma menu iti free ya kino muhadeki wot kirina ya para menu pe iti tamo ginor kiken. Kuno pe iti wuridata lor kiken. Karechel kire level plant implant unyoni Lydia IUDs. Lydia contraceptives obedo best friend na nyaha medo wiet yuta loko. Dairong nungi clinic datal unyo pharmacy morke kena chegi kedi. Pingecho kena pola kwa Lydia contraceptives. Kuri penya dero me yot kuma metia chegi kedi. Unyo yuta clinic ameo kode chingi kede Lydia. Unyo pharmacy morke kena chegi kedi. Nyao tie kede plans. Jo metia kele Lydia obedo DKT International.
Ule smart, welu jami macha tao tushu yira.
Long neck, yin puri willa tabo.
An kum da ko ko ina nani.
Eno mi ober me wile poto chata genne. Why Electronics ametiu yira joglane nget Sunset Restaurant LIRA City.
Gin jami kidoki kamukam.
Pe kom ni kamukam. Why Electronics charuka orije chake chima borana local load wakagwako batteries. Battery chim, headsets, earbuds, karipoke, screen guards, card readers, memory cards, flash disk long, top plugs, chargers my iPhone, naka type C, tower clips, jama papat, otie woofers a coca loyo, TV screen, inches a papat, sound pins, blenders maybe you juice, fans a kiyo yami korot, naka ena chuan diot, iti winyumene.
Idiru tutwal.
Pi machi link to icheriswala, wires GT sizes a papat, bulbs, conduit pipes, adapters, junction boxes, MK metallic, kede plastic, bulb holders, kune long, Dauchari wholesale retail long, with the wille kunu, work pay chocolate or gomlone.
Ule smart yin kari go him home. Welu giri jamu originally YY Electronics. Itewe ko jobiru kwa le jami du.
Karu kumbe pe penyo. Kwa jigi chibi nora bira bichi ala beach. Ario boro. A bichi ala beach. Unyo. Nora bira bora chel. Abongo ena bichi al not. Abongo ena bora bichi al.
Wek da wotigi.
Ukulungi tumala me Uganda udiru tugu lwenyi komchan kun Beipur Agrisol Africa Limited ukelu kura tu dok cheka bup mechel magi kura kai piro aloga neni komi ikona machel ke ken pilo nya bupa menui yogi pur kai puri kuri mogo abrido ko pur wachen didik bino kwa maneni nage Agrisol Africa Limited aput kuri duongwaki yina nguki jo atia yoko kuri sunflower nywagi kune duchu battery for 5 777 bazooka Tiata teki kwenye pornita doko lokoroto wilu duchi bori wila mirata komdong kwenye kuri chime nyige duchi yekai Agrisol Ultima supply duki chatu jami pur kere bot grupo pura dongo kere natino duchu kore potek ba baga nyanya tomatoes cabbages ene nyige kere magamo pirdo tu koi nasari bedwa ameromo nakwa ti direct na reporni kere fertilizers amedo miya lobo ene nyige kere pige yen kiro poro mogome nekudo nekukudi kere na ropo yor komchem iwela yurata utida kere tools meti poro watering can carpet gumboots tango yubo bomba mekiru cheme no bale mere tedu kuchako konyi poro kwena mitieni o pur lungo wilo kori Agrisol abedi gum menwong radio lolria nyen ama biro la nyi radio station man weke chak winyu nget mediru pura nyen nenu duch idokalo nyot Agrisol Africa Limited ujibere Gedeme City Mall room G1 Olwol Street o pimere kapi komo Shine Energy LIRA City go chimi yena manota bira bora ngwen ario ngwena biro ario bira unyonota bira ario abichel ario nota dek LIRA City lao kadi kagu rumo imitu wilo big budget original la chilo chiko kome yaiti moyo kanitro wili ye original spare parts kede puni wegi ngecha kero injini kilimeta keka ryoke ken Limvamako Bajaj Limited amochi bere kichope Juba Road iyo Kampala kanitro gende menwongo nyon kom pigi long wilo pika nyen kede yupo pigi toduoga teki king by na nyen Vamako Bajaj Limited oonyi rogo opira nyen peas me pigi bajegele opira akim engine oil ikinuche la bolata welo baro kunni nyo mekanika ngenyenyi wigi tata ko todwa ko engine ber yo yodan kubo todwa ko wayo balle unyo kit pego morke keni pigi to weki duogi gudicho kai welo pigi Bajaj City 125 HD weki kar med wera para boro kere wera para yo pijo welo pigi 100cc med yubi pigi nono pe nyoye ko pieno piko balle worilimka Vamako Bajaj Limited kichope Juba Road tinini weki chak tai digudu go chime pe chamo chente na manota boro not adeka ngwen not abira biro
Luaki lao ke tuma long Amande Romo Kwan engineering courses agwanya online aboda wuti komi na campus chora duchi gocha papat ungidu ko malaria computer yora idira nyena melu gazi technical and business college lutab ukeluni yai lo South Korea kuja teacher gamente men jo ducha chawa dio ko wer campus cho yo ko amane lutab kwanu jame magi aya national diploma in electrical engineering mechanical civil engineering national diplomas in electrical engineering mechanical engineering refrigeration and air conditioning water engineering engineering, telecommunication engineering, civil engineering, ICT, kere architecture. National diplomas me business courses, tie purchasing and supplies management, procurement, marketing, business studies, kere accountancy. National technical certificate, tie jami technical lo kwane diploma cha long. National certificate me business, tie jamu kwane diploma me business cha long. Me di fashion and design, hairdressing, project planning, kere worigia keluli mikomata kai kwano. Otimo penye yufta, bite ya ipabra o lil chot. Go chimgia mane pia gama nora bira yo. Abicha la ngwen, achela bongwena beach. Nyo nora bira bongwen. Abicha ngwena bichel, angwena degar yo. Nyo lim campus ate mukono, nged UCU, ntawo kawoga prison road.
Hey, uloni yin imito wano jo. Kunu nene go it up. Mamu unu nywelo kene.
Kera uni kisha break any chot.
Uloni. Cha Will Spares Gelini Kika Original is Star Traders Basco Spare Parts. Ameti kona usa yelo no. Odna Machelu Jump Road. Kai gonyo kona yao Bore Avenue. Idore Kidgum Stage. Lira City. Bora tujiri jojongea. Jua nguta dang spares gi ye tiye. Mio peberu di diputoke gonyo joy napo ati Gelini. Tie kanu Will Gale upire chine frames nanga jegele kalia chumal bakuli pade tuwe madgari gabo pedolo lang frame nakakalido miti tuweji gele tedo akfajinyo no gale nyen. Kani koma dao beri dipate stickers longo mumwari kom Gelini. Jocha onyo nyun gale roba KT wholesale iwere charate wade kon magoba kala wel yorata Star Traders Basco Spare Parts charda nyun pu long go chimi doha kanu bod musée jojo ngia kere mat Evelyn ngia inota bira rio abicha la dera ngwen abongwena bicha biro nyonora bira rio angwena bicha la boro abongwena chel not
Lono neno go wako le
obera right bad.
Right, in radio poedo chen ngech me punyero ya officer unyashi me lango cultural institution kwena mekwan. Okay, unyashi me lango cultural institution kunkubere ke ministry me punyere ke tuhu miungej bolwak duchuni mano gu mekwan na me waro tie at ami tie piutina me amito kwano dahatale rome certificate kre diploma in nursing midwifery tie idaf school of nursing and midwifery well fees laha beach keken per semester eka gumantie piotina Paul mekurutino man ginene atin miro bed ename ukaro chora le mono physics chemistry kre biology mekwano certificate atin miro bed ename tie kede ngech medakatal pig muahario mekwano diploma in nursing kede unuo midwifery namadek adin miro nung ukwano na hachini abishel kuno timo science combination tekaro kede principal pass achel is subject me biology kede subsidiary areo i chemistry mengwena tina me romo chullo uniforms mekwanere medu kede requirements okena titino mekwano dagatal eka otina me amito miro bigambalo me agama nyo admission letter ilango cultural center Dove School of Nursing and Midwifery tie kole district akalo sub county barakalo parish agama tie pikwan me July August 2026 intake jo chako duogo chukulu nino due pirario medwe me abiro Mohaman bas me chukul rukwanyo teno ilango cultural center nino due pirario dwe me abiro Mohaman kede ni de piro bachel dwe me abiro Mohaman admission tie tuno pirario keken kaberutiana na Electoral pingechu kene go chimbot Angoli George Deputy Minister of Education 773-662-961 or Principal Dove School of Nursing and Midwifery 772-334776. Okay. Right on your radio weko warated bor Electoral Commission Kampala. Kanen ko kiremekelo online adwong Julius Macunguzi amobeda log pe Electoral Commission. Okay? Lobere ke kita menuo kop me yera me LC1 tie me yuba meret ya wot kede kanen kong kiremekela dwongi atiratir
press star or hash to copy this caller tune for 700 shillings per month. For more
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Yes, Julius, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How is Kampala? How is Electoral Commission? You're live on air, Unity Radio in LIRA City.
We are team no sleep because we must make sure that LOC elections happen and happen very well.
Okay.
And I'm happy to be on Unity FM.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Today is the last day for registration.
Yes.
Will you do some extension because the turn-up is still very low?
So today, what people need to know is that today is indeed the last day of registering all those who are willing to participate in electing their LOC1 chairpersons, and also to all those that are willing to participate, the women, in electing the committees of women, group women committees at the village level. This exercise has been ongoing since Monday, and today is the last day. The law requires that for somebody to be registered, they must be willing. Willing meaning that no one will force them to be registered. But when you don't register, you will live with the consequences of not registering. They will affect you, whether you registered or not. So if I were them, anybody who has not registered yet, I would rather you go and register so that you are able to be a member of your village council, which is the council of all the members of that village of your LC1 that are registered in that register. Obviously, if you don't show up to register by the end of today, it means that you won't vote for your LC1 chairperson. Somebody else who registered will choose for you the person who is going to carry that LOC stamp for the next 5 years. It will mean that you will not be able to contest as an LC1 chairperson or to be on the committee of women if you are a woman. It means that if an LC1 chairperson has been elected and is composing his or her cabinet, they cannot consider you. It also means that when your community sits to discuss issues affecting your village, you cannot attend those meetings. Yet, the decisions of that committee, that council of the village will affect you. So, it is willingness of the citizen to participate.
Yes, Julius.
Yes.
So that means this election is optional.
I mean, all elections in Uganda are optional. No election is compulsory. It has always been like that. No one will put a rope in the neck of somebody to go to the polling station to vote. However, the consequences of that decision are also there. If you decide not to, then you have no right to complain. Okay? So, the call...
Yes. Julius, I thought maybe it is mandatory for a citizen to participate in an election. But here you're now saying it is optional.
It is not mandatory. It has never been. That is why no Ugandan has ever been taken to court for not going to vote. But every Ugandan who has not voted has had to live with the consequences of the decisions that were made by those who showed up. And for this particular election of the LC1 chairperson, these are your leaders at your local level. They are not at the national level.
Okay.
They are the people that are responsible for the LC1 in your village.
Yes, Julius.
Yes.
Why have you abandoned the previous register, then now again generating this one for the LC1 council election?
The Electoral Commission has not abandoned the register. The two elections are guided by different electoral laws. The presidential, parliamentary, and local government elections that we had for president, for MPs, for councillors, for LC5 chairperson, for mayors, those are guided by a different set of laws. These elections of LC1, LC2, and women councils and committees are guided by the Local Government Act, and their laws require that the commission has to develop a fresh register of residents. This one is for residents. The other register which we used in the general election, you could either register where you reside or where you originate from. So I could be a resident in Kampala, but I originate from LIRA, and I would be allowed to come to LIRA and register in LIRA and vote for my member of parliament from LIRA, of those from LIRA. But for this one, this LC1, the village election, you must register where you ordinarily reside. The operational word is ordinarily reside. Where do you reside? Where do people know you as a resident? So you may be originating from LIRA, but you have never lived there. If you go there to register for as an LC1, the community can say, we don't know this man, even if he speaks our language, even if we know him, but he is not a resident. And then you'll find that if you reside in Luzira, for instance, or Bweyogerere, or Banda, or Chireka, or Kawanda, then you are able to register there to vote for your LC1 chairperson.
Okay.
So that is the difference. Therefore, we are not using the old National Voters Register. We are now using a village register which is handwritten. The Electoral Commission officials are writing it by hand, and it is the one that will be used to elect the LC1 chairpersons.
Yes, Julius. How would you then be able to control one who may wish to vote from more than one villages?
We will try to see if somebody is able to stand in a line in two different locations at the same time, because the lining up is going to be at 11 a.m. on the 28th of July. If you have some magic of being able to line up behind an LC1 chairperson in Entebbe, and you also line up for an LC1 chairperson in LIRA, then you will be an angel, and will not be able to stop you. But the idea is that it is not possible practically for anybody to register and vote in two places.
Do you think it would be easy for Electoral Commission to really manage this election without any complaints? Because one, the turn-up is still very low, and that means on 28th July, those who have not registered may turn up for votings. How then shall you manage that?
No. It is clear there is no one in any village in Uganda. There is no one in any village in Uganda who is not aware that the registration has been ongoing and that it ends today. And we have been making it a point, because you see the beauty of this process is that it is done in the village. You don't have to walk 10 kilometers to reach your village where you meet. These are drinking joints where people meet normally for meetings. These are market centers. These are cultural places. These are village halls or social centers. People know them. People know that this is ongoing. And that is why we are saying that if you intend to vote for your LC1 chairperson, the first thing you must do is to be registered. If you are not, and you show up on that day, you will not be allowed to vote. The turnout you're talking about, the low turnout, no. It is not a low turnout. It simply means that in your village, the people who are interested in electing an LC1 chairperson are those who have registered.
Okay.
So the responsibility of how many people turn up is not a responsibility of the village people, of the residents of your village. It is not a responsibility of anybody else. you would have chosen that for us in our village, we have refused to go to register, and we are not interested in who becomes our LC1 chairperson, and that will be terrible.
Okay, Julius.
Mm-hmm.
I have a colleague in the studio now. He's even contesting for the LC1 chair of his area. He's a
if he is contesting, he should be the first person to be telling people and mobilizing them and saying, please.
Julius, I am happy he's in the studio trying to raise a few concerns here and there. He's called Francis Ogema Awany, a veteran journalist.
Francis, I'm happy to hear you. Please go ahead and tell me what your concerns are.
Good morning, and thank you for being live on air with me. I had 1 or 2 partner issues I would like to raise here.
Yes.
People who work, like in LIRA here, we have districts which doesn't have residential houses where people can reside. Then there are people who would go from here and work, let's say, in Oyam. They come back over weekends, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And now, his wife is here. And they had instructed his wife to go with his ID to register him because he's coming to vote for his leader. And now your people are saying he must be there himself. Somebody who works in Gulu is coming to vote because why? This thing is very important. You are now in Kampala, but you want to buy land in your village there. How are you going to use the LC1 which you have not voted for? Are you not going to be deprived of that right of yours and privilege? Then 2, 300 people did not vote for an LC1. 90 people voted, and you're saying the council is for. Don't you think these people can even convince themselves, the 300, and override the decisions of this one? Then 4, how is it going to impact on the service delivery of the government? The PDMs, the Myoga, whatever, name them. If only 90 people have voted in a village where there were 400 people, would the service delivery be equitably distributed? Or you're just saying, whether we have the LC1 or not, there can only be one person with a stamp and we are good to go.
So you have raised very important questions. Number 1 is that this village election of LC1 chairperson is your election.
Yes.
The LC1 chairperson is your LC1 chairperson.
It's like the president of the village.
Yes. So if the people in the village are not interested in who becomes their LC1 chairperson, who will stamp their letters of introduction if required, who will help in adjudicating matters, for instance, that concern land and or disputes in the village, or ensuring law and order within your village. If the people choose that for them they will stand there and somebody else, 90 people out of 300, show up to do that, then they will have to live with those consequences. If they constitute themselves to try to override, they will be doing an illegality. And you know that anybody who acts contrary to the law, there are mechanisms of dealing with them, including being tried in court. And I'm sure that the prisons in LIRA are not yet full.
But
if they are full, they will send them somewhere else.
Won't there be the issue of the majority rule, the minority right?
Yes, the majority, you see, the majority who remain silent and don't participate effectively offer themselves to be led by the minority. You only participate when you show up. You only participate when you register. You don't participate by wishing. You don't sit and say, oh, I wish I was there. Wishes do not amount to anything. But practical action is what makes a difference.
Julius.
And that is why if people must practically show cause of why they consider their local leadership very important, and they can only show that by making sure that they're on the register and therefore able to vote for them.
Julius.
What was the other question? Owning land in a place that is not equal to residence. You don't just sleep on land.
I mean, you are already there, you want to extend your land. Or you want to buy, another land. Your neighbor is selling his plot. Okay?
Yes.
This is plot 4 for Julius. And somebody of plot 5 wants to sell. Now Julius is coming to the LC1 he did not vote for, because you mentioned that you will not be a member of the council. So how would you treat that? Would
you would be... No, we said, the law says, the Local Government Act says, that you don't, the decisions of the council, and the council is composed of all registered residents in that village, will be binding on anybody who has interests or who resides in that particular location. You don't have to be a registered member in an LOC area to be able to buy land there or to do business there. When you reach there, the leadership you find in the place will be the leadership that will take decisions in that place. In other words, you don't have to keep running around being a member of a village because you anticipate to own property in that particular village.
And now when it comes to service delivery, the government...
When it comes to service delivery, like PDM and others, it means once again
I'm not arrested
that you as the people in that village should, number one, know that service delivery benefits the people themselves. It is not a delegated benefit. If you have a road in your village which requires this communal work to clear, or if you have a village where you all fetch water and it is dirty,
or the borehole is broken down,
yes, and it is dirty or it's broken down, and you refuse, you have no leadership to help you, to mobilize you to fix it. The people who will suffer those consequences are not the people of Boroboro. If you are in the city center,
yes,
it will be you, not the people of Boroboro. If the people of Boroboro decide that for us we are going to clean our water well, we are going to keep our village paths clean, it will benefit them. So service delivery is in the best interest of the people that benefit from it. So that is why you should not delegate that responsibility to leadership that you know will not serve you best. Number two, that is why registering to be on the register so that you can make your voice heard through your vote is very important.
Now, lastly, don't you think this would contradict to the national population and housing census that counted and say, let's say in my village, in the national register, even in the population and housing census, we were 1,000 plus, but the adults who could have been eligible to vote were 549. Now, if we put this register and it's taken back to EC, are you not going to compile this and tell government that no, in this village we have only 50 people because they're the ones who are registered as residents of the area? Are you seeing the contradiction I'm trying to bring?
No. The two are not connected at all. Because registering as a voter, as I said...
No, residents. You're saying residents should register.
Registering as a voter, first you must be a resident of that village.
Yes, and we are only few who are in the register now. The rest
now, if you are few, so that's number two, is that no one should force anybody to register. Voting and registration is for the willing. It is not a compulsory. No one is going to tie a rope around your neck to go and register or to go and vote.
True, I agree with you.
In my language, we say that you can take a cow to the river, but you cannot force it to drink the water. The people in LIRA and Lango sub-region and all the other places are aware that this exercise is ongoing.
Yeah.
The people of the commission are on those places, those places to register the people.
Yes.
The water is there. The people will choose whether they want to drink the water or not. But if they don't drink the water and they become thirsty along the way, thirst will affect them individually. And you don't want to be in that position.
True.
Every listener, every person that is listening to this program should take it upon themselves to make sure that you use, whether it is lunchtime, whether it is immediately after work, whether it is now, dash to that place with your national ID or with your NIN number and make sure you're in that book before 6 p.m. today. When today ends, there is no plan for extension. Let me repeat it. There is no plan to extend the period of registration, as far as I know.
Good.
Okay.
And so don't count on a possibility of extension that has not been announced. The Electoral Commission was very clear. It put this time from Monday to today. Use it productively.
Thank you very much, Julius. We have been trying to do that. I personally did that mobilization, but this one came as a concern because one, people know that Julius stays in Kinawataka village in Kampala there. He works there at Electoral Commission. Julius's wife works in, let's say, Entebbe at the airport. She goes every day very early. And they're saying Julius cannot register his wife, whom they are going to decide together on that day that let's go and vote for our leader. That's the that's the question. Yes.
No. Each voter is an individual. There is no group voting. There is no group registration. Because you have a wife does not mean that you can register her. She may not be interested.
But we can talk from home, and she says, no, since I'm dashing and the flights are from 5 to 6, the airport business. This election, like any other election. But Julius, I think let's be honest. Why was it in a presidential election? You people wanted 20 million voters in Uganda to register, and you were very happy that there was mass turnout. Now, this one, you don't want to talk about mass turnout because yesterday I engaged somebody, your official from LIRA, and we say, no, with us, we're already aware that there's going to be low voter turnout. So if there's going to be low voter turnout, why would we waste resources? Why don't we just continue like how it has been done? The minister just says we are extending it for 6 months.
No,
we are extending because if you're saying it's voluntary and free will, but during the presidential, the LCL, the local council 3 elections, we mobilized everybody to go. Now, in the local council 1 election, is it because it's not very vibrant to government? Or
No.
Yes.
That is not accurate.
And that day is not going to be a public holiday. Why? Is that day going to be a public holiday? No.
That is not accurate. And I don't want the people that are listening to you to be misled by yourself. Because you have a huge responsibility.
True.
Sitting in those studios, not to mislead the people.
I'm not misleading. That's a concern.
Not to mislead the listeners.
Why because elections they want 10 million people to show cause, and then why must this one only 5 people show cause?
No. You are misleading people, and I will not allow you.
Okay, you guys
to use
guide.
I will not allow you to use the privilege of being on the studio.
I've just asked
on
you
the airwaves.
Opinion. What do you
to mislead the people?
Ogema, give Julius time to respond.
Number one.
Julius.
Number one.
Yes.
The Electoral Commission dedicated this whole week from Monday to today.
Yes.
With the staff of the commission sitting in those places in the sun or in the rain, waiting for people to come and register.
True.
That is the first signal that this election is very important. Otherwise, they would not be there. They are there waiting for people to come to register. And we want people to register and participate. But we are also saying that the law says that people will choose to participate or not.
Okay.
So it is a right. Okay.
Julius.
The same way it was with the general election. Even during the general election, the registration of voters was voluntary. It was not by force. But the staff of the commission and the commission was calling upon people the same way we are calling upon them.
Julius. 10 seconds. We do the time check. 10 seconds.
Chawa ngwen Odiko. Time check. Unity FM. Geometria Keliu. Obedo MTN. Free your fire. Nungdui bocha besha lo. In network adung bera lo ilo Uganda kan. Man MTN. Would could it downloading my MTN app. Mewe chahoko.
All right, Julius. Let's summarize.
So the summary is this. 1, if there is anybody listening to this program,
yes,
who has not registered as a voter in the village voters register and would like to participate in electing their LC1 chairperson, let them run very quickly and go to those registration centers and register.
Noted.
That is the main point.
Okay. Now, on the voting on July 28th, it's the LC1 election day.
Yes, and it is by lining up.
Yes. Would that day be public holiday?
The Electoral Commission does not declare public holidays. The decision to declare a public holiday or not is done by the relevant offices of government, Ministry of Public Service and the others, and Cabinet. So we are not aware of a public holiday declared yet.
But how is your reading for that day?
No, I do not read. I have never been very competent in reading signs.
All right, thank you.
On the presidential election, there was a public holiday.
I mean the previous LC1 elections, the one for 2018.
So if the authorities that are responsible deem it necessary, they will do what is necessary.
Okay.
And they are aware of what they have to do or what they consider to be necessary.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Julius.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
All right, likewise. Right, on radio mono Julius Macunguzi-EC Electoral Commission me Uganda ko kanaler ni miri tim ber wuri cho yo kopien tieni medonino pe chawa para yo motieno nuoro tuno ko ya gikimere me choye dong apira takrewa
wuri cho ye gina wana ko bugire ni wuri cho ye ba yo ere na pien ni ti ko ni mitbola kwir gino ko bane gindo ko horam nyole bo ko horam eto ko horam da goino ko orama ko kati yibia pol gera
ukwanyo we check line chime studio nota bira riobo ngwena bora deka ngwen abiro wehonen kita menu borika nutia wotkede itio hochoyo ko ya pekede ngoame mirutiye
Che yinna pu nyiyin dai mirni nyiyin ni nyaku ngwela lima pige duwata bede pula wa ya bare ti yikara kede ezoed ame yai bot bokola chemical industry kit pe hamaro ke kena kemere nyiyin kara ke kene no beda gam en konye me mede turien keo dango nya turien temi yu nyiyin beda lim mechel dog mede cheji mekome to yao jing kara dang boyo chango yata metuo mago unyu yendo gamaro ner pipe ki magen beye ba yenda mo kiri kwira rach unyu chemicals acho ezoed magare kudi mogo ba ko kudungu kede tuo maga maro kayo kede wano kor gina pura ba nyanya tomato green pepper cabbage aranga apena soya kinuchele tune kukudi magi dushu endonyi pod yeni chipida dwirata dong piman mewe kara kede ezoet chop tichere kakare rub mililiters abor tuni ya parario ipijere ka liters pirario ameka kiri pod yen ripi nina roma para ngwen kolo kara kede ezoet keken ametwero tich kede meme yunyi yen ni doa bera kome yo tenya kunyiga bob alim apige duongata
ule jami maddo poro ruchu we joela kan I wori do haman inwoni welo fake I dogi macha I chopi duplicate ka do hanu konyo wecha to jami mach original ada woneru la ara kwa walu nuongeo bedo ka LD Electronics do hagi komunutika kanba ya ruenya lera dat ya don wop
lakana ngomiti lo keni kiti pechu I doguri di town kana taba jamaki
LD Electronics nukumtika kane pida ngiongo timere
lakana kongi penyu jami LD Electronics odahogo aman joteta mani wiu baloko
eno anba tera kongdo kano da gine ye
pero daka borkum kaya ikana John opposite tunga si maikwe woratir kadna Dr. Tsipat ngol yu mete atatcha rit na LD Electronic nenka chocha do nyimor
yendo LD Electronics na henung kaimit original mejamema jalo sola kede batteries kuone chime smart kede boren radius kuone duchu na habum base hoovers koglo atina nebako speakers kuone long wire sockets switches bus kuone duchu batteries ya India original again goyege chim na manota biro abichel abung wena bora riangmen
jo beru penya pinga cheke de tuon buoni doga ko pateni tieni atie keda watamora no ginori borse do kina ye bera lo agwo ka chente moro bod gi idwe e ka chala dwogi mere anu ginora muonya tutwal we ko bini ando kuona cheta yari
Ogwal
Shita no karoma chini la hachel. I account me Pride Bank. When one coin me insurance me yotcom. Men no. Lim jang opishi wa moroke ken. Unyo go chim inama not aboro not. Adek. Abongwen. When one net kena tut. Chagoko chidi di tin. We poni Dr. Yari. Kide Pride Bank. Jami di shopi no lobu kede chikere.
Pride Bank. Your growth is our pride.
Pride Bank, Tite Bank adin me Uganda. Dok chinta customer dishu, dul me deposit protection fund me Uganda. Ene ye go ho. Tunai wel me chilling millionaire pa.
Urona, winyo. Ngome upu dusu maru wilu jami kikai Brownlee and Family Agro. Yina nahani penye uni Brownlee and Family Agro Inputs. SMC Limited ubiru papo kere torra kachatu jami pur ducha meti lao kere tumal me Uganda. Akanile. Hinyeuda ngiwane leo branu doa tingeshi kome chatu koreda uripi mwokia poto twal. Obera kan limpi rionge takelo karachel kachatu jami pur duchi lao kan. Daen keke nubiru distributor company me bukola chemical industry. Romido ubiru papo kere torra pien Brownlee ena pero duki chatu jami pur ducha ti tumal me Uganda kore kere chemical ducha ginu charo. Duki magi kero pur chate gi welle factory. Welo yogere Brownlee pe kobo. Amuta metieni puratia waranyime. Brownlee wuhe bem kore nyuagi DK 777. 831 medikore nyuagi 555 aman jotia mar pienteru nina rep nyuagi te check jojok. Wildangi Brownlee chemical wangulumulu oka usab. Brownlee ukelo yado yuchera kira tek. Zonex kere agrifos. Mi uchere doi porakome yot. Uchere te check chente merde tuaga bala totoki. Okelo da yado luon Russell Swift. Idoka nyuagi top por nyuagi te beru duera deka pe neno do mor keken. Okelo da yatu luon target amo tiu kere kira fall ami wamsi nyuagi. Jami magi duchi yeno kene Brownlee tia chati wele wholesale kere retail. Nuong Brownlee and Family Agro Inputs. LIRA City Mobile Road. Hopi mere rapido gola medonyi taxi park. Go chimping echu kene idoka na manota deka bongwena dek. Ario bisha rio. Achela rio not.
Kai mitu yabu petrol station ilau kana chuli teso bunyoro kiri kanoro kekena chigi tumal me Uganda. Pedore bal chawa yenyu tangwa kumo naka Kampala. A Wiko Engineering Company Limited da LIRA City. Tia yobo tangza bejo materials za tego iwile yud me pachi kwame. Tangzi cheji muru ducha ke liters za nok naka ena dunga dung lalong. A bere kato kai chika na chigi. A Wiko teri tang dang te lutu kwa iburi konyo. Pieru timor ka crane na metia bed mechel. Pedore mi urok betchami tu Kampala kucha. A mea Wiko wadang tiene ya filling station wele yote tanke wele bara Wiko Engineering Company Limited tie industrial area kai karo tima yadi Dr. Mount Mero I railway wadi telek dege LIRA City go chimi ya Wiko Engineering inora dega bongwena rio not achela bongwena deg tite tuma puat wele yot
I drink a rock of boom, I dance. Nenye silver baka, I win it double. Boom chiki, boom chakala, boom chiki, boom chakala. Win it double. And I just double. Cash it double.
Boom chakalo duogo ko kede gufu tiana rio nuong rok boom nyo silverback energy rote gina me umuye gina me neno en gina me lanyo rock boom gufu pio lodge mata me medu gufu pepe pio tino mono yach mega metia doto tino kede jua me kawa teru giarach yuba me chwalu ngeche chato wilu nuo chwaka dule National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board yuba me chato wili tepi kara check.
Maria Chawne dum tima raju miru wachata wariat.
Imiru ni mama ni winywa. Ingeo kitma NP miru ni dano nge gini.
Maya, utika wego mego muti watkene?
Mama, watao ni timere ka yue watika gige wariat kany mano wabi duogo yor.
Wariari? Pega ngoda ke?
Pega mope. Wachir meka pime me achel me yajo.
Atumo, each foot petika neno de tika nyurne okilware. Aya, jiran wudo bin nego la kwara mi achil mafuti ichkia wala do. Ai. Uwektu wala to mafuti ya oti.
Mama, amalu galu charwe wariar pipime mi yeju mukwa obine wala kwaru ni yor loy wa wangji rani metika luorne niya.
Kiro kapime kareme yaju berugin memo. Dokonyo amenian kimala tintika don kwede. Kibi mi ayat, makonyo don odul kom latin ma piretek. Chala dam, chwinye, kichowe dinge, idwe dek mokwa. Pe miro
Ngani la kwaro nyu ben makome yot?
Hanyang kir mai tiro ni. Umioro ro ne ochere. An be no mioro tera pia nene chugo cha wilo.
Chet ka pime pe yajo ka chake pe neno dueni. Wi oponi. Pime due ki due kar me yajo. Medo gumi menywalo latien makome yot. Ngechman waki bod ministry me yot kom.
Abin nan gestals kana mingi oni kuchilira petum kai mitu nyangu nino kumuromo abin nan gestals anagam mata mita wo pe kakare wore ya bin nan gestals piano TP bot so de bam bia ruat wine wala kirikin matorolong abin nan gestals tie reda kona you ya reda P7 imaku you wore de ko tuchel dogolo momano kaburu chil kane mattresses zatego gi wuma chil danga ku DSTV TA one screen and yurda odilo achoka paki morka tia la mama pe yelwi kucheka karo gwagedero oti keken kongi meta te friendly ibere ba itipacho kuri belera city pero ba binangwa pe kana will yuriata go chimpi booking rooms kadi pi wela pol dana chel nyo jwadio inora bira ngwana deck abi nora chel abija rio onyo nora bira bora beach ario bora biro nora dega bongwen abi nan guest house reda jo bilo mitere beru doga ye Kakwanu ngedagatala lo don atumba me Uganda lelo pire Good Samaritan International School of Nursing and Midwifery LIRA City o yabo dugola me agamako timere di chukul nino lo epi kwanu certificate me enroll nursing enroll midwifery kere diploma extension in nursing and midwifery jina tina wobi nyonyare me to kwanu tijagatalo miru nunkai karo san subjects chora ilemuni o level pe kwanu certificate nyoiche certificate pe kwanu diploma
certificate medical records medical diploma medical records
pijo penyere elevo kunetiu sciences sete no principal passes ario yutete binu kwa natir diploma in nursing diploma midwifery kede diploma clinical medicine o tinu wanunge chamalu me practical da hata la dung au chelo to nunge Good Samaritan Health Center
dule kede da hata la papat koro tinu wa kore tij pedir wai punyu tij me yotkom o tinu wa lolo dogi ubura bero to kwani pinyu kue Good Samaritan nyeye kato penyi distinctions in Uganda loro da o tinu karatek wadu motibo chukul baje watie kede jami punyere rogo go chimpia gamai nota bira rio nora bicha la bongwen abira bora chel wanu nwere ngere kliza dwong melira cathedral le choke dagata LIRA referral LIRA City
Chukule kwano biro dahatar ka kong jora verkedba mir kong bel para moroni St. Mary's Institute of Health Sciences a medye kone iya buka me kone kene LIRA City ene yo biro chukule me jota geno full man pediro keringe chamane punyo jomagi irome certificate chukul man perte chil tika na lajo poro piemot a medano kwane chunyo pie dante karko choro o tie kene school bus kene katemo practical li jami duju roma mano mi o kene yete kene rekoda Mermechel, bibiru kiri jemmi morolonga memite, pijo akwano bedu dakatal. Kun kame katupenja, ginene yedu tiala nyadanya dang dotu wateka jo dakatale me quality kukome. Gamu jodu tia uranyim kuna cha pijo amukar san subject chora, kiri lemuru keken. Wano certificate nursing and midwifery, chika mukar inu chukeken. Pito nyukana chaba, weratir na hichukul, unyu igonyi wa nota bira bongwen, pira ngwenu ya bichel, pira yu bongwen, pira bichu ya dek, unyu nota bira rio, pira bichel ya bichel, pira riu ya rio, pira biru ya chel.
O pur kere chat kore laon longe kaberu rumu laon, mandong fat, Lipton Farmers Well, o yabo headquarter me chatu kore botu pur, kere chat kore to pinya papat, pedo yille, ni wotingu kore tu kampale kwerege, Lipton Farmers Well, o yabo chito wa imet, Rainbow Trading Center, a dugu rodi LIRA City, tetor kun kore mari ya longa, metien bot, kere wera, a pur kore wore Lipton, i dog paja chunyi duolo, Lipton o anyu kore nwage longa, chalo DK 831, 777, longe 10, Bazoka, Tembo, kore sunflower, soya, kere don kore rapa pato pur geno, yen mekiru do, mekiru kudi, kere fertilizer za mimi uchemi poti, beru yengi pi komge kare longa, kere koru gale, tie Lipton Farmers Well, nuere Rainbow ichintu jam, kaya ichun city, idoge yu apaj, o pimere Lipton Produce Store barbara remano, kore yen megelonga, nuere dai Lipton Farmers Well la choncha, irwara le road, choke guropa Jesse Tower, inget kacha tuhunga tea tati wigwengo, go chimi Lipton, inora bira bicha la chel, angwena biru not, a bicha la bongwe not, nyo nora bira bicha la chel, nora bicha la boro, a bicha la bicha boro, Lipton wugo kore meko pukene.
Ula tuona, iwilu jame pipi hini kwene. Mega do loho chabit.
Nu ko ti wili kwene.
Kumi do hada bajo.
Winnie, Africa's Motor Spares at Titas Bar, Lira City. And a chatted your spares at take a read at Willa Bear. It will teach you channel we will come.
Sure.
With the Willy board game spares of Pig by Judge, Drone, City, Senke, Yama, DT, TVS, Honda, Kirikuno Piccolo, Duch, Naga spares electric bikes, Duchi Kuno, engine papat, oil, wheel keretira, mudguards, sprocket, headlights, indicator, socks, batteries of pig, jaggle side mirrors, cables, opira chine ducho dashboard, kickstarter, brake pads, sprockets, keredu jamo pig lunga luai, wholesale retail. Garage dang tikano tayari, me yiko piccolo kekeninge chamala. Bode kiri wigi pigi ducho tia gamo spares at tego, Africa's Motor Spares, Teso Bar, wigi garages, duko chalade, tia tingu dang jama tia kunu, bedu tuolo chakiche ukiko na chambichel, chawar yome diku na parwi yome tieno.
Pora kakakara.
Tita Subar, Boundary Road, Primera Stamina, New Riders Papa Chono. Go Jimgi Nora Bira Bichel, a bongwena dega deck, are you a deck not? No, Nora Bira bongwena wen, a chela you a biro, a chela wen.
Wisha maneno.
Lira City. Aloha bera lo e komiti kere boda in the city wa endo binone. Kopo kani aulo gwa arweyo ko bine kwanya nyimcho ka duonge kana mo maranyo hamoge yeni. Do geek. Perfect Rider Uganda uti hubinu Lira City pi yin kere jwa me marudushu. Nuongo boda dong yoto dosho. Itiyo kara chim smartphone ni inunwek pi luongo boda weler yot. Ati kere yot dong bine chi pid ki kanor kiken i chao mor kiken. Boda wow punyere do gende da ungyongi Lira City chake yu lohor na haigwichor duchu ami uteri nyu jame me tuchwalo kanor duchu abo poruchuny. Mane no mio pe iporo wakere buduka na meinuela yone. Iwori teach, chukur, chuk onye meeting. Perfect Rider tia terameteri. Downloading app wame Perfect Rider Uganda tin ni yai App Store nyo Google Play iti chako tikedwa chochot. Pingecha duongo chimbo roi number not abira boro not. Angwena ria dek adeha bi not. Perfect Rider. Quick, secure, reliable.
Me winyo radio unity bet keri gen ni radio alwaka me konyo jog mar winyo radio unity
ana mironi kubugi nora chill amepe kobu goba
Radio Unity chuti chaber danga nyimere miru yabere eberale.
Unity FM on Enbert Juberu Uganda Communications Commission unyo UCC.
Right, radio line team studio nota bira rio bongwena bora de kangwen abira weho. Beda check alover keringwa metie meya wa Odiko meni na tin Unity Radio. Hello. Yes,
Mike.
Apoyo. Man ngati kwene.
Odiko ne ana meni apo Radio Unity. Meya wa
Manga.
Wana winyo
Kwa ituje ba pere nyute bo. Hello. Hello.
Ana kwa yo about queer me want to chala chel.
Iwi nyumomba mina we.
Me ya watch ye. Wana better cook like PLC smoga menu pegende. Every chawa the government in the chawa. In the era tela. Mana better teach a me penir the dear yeah. Yan penir job Pierre deck and a decide in that and a new daily. Ada de cook pikar kan no kapa. Dia wana na government na Uganda kitu tima kere karamo karro. O LC1 obedo chongwa kabor teach. One doctor here when I make a yera kere bidongo. In that way, I'm with near Kwalo at Central Park. One of me ya una chela chel, Obino Choya Wuno, Ichawa to copy the other Joya Ditayat. Like Kokomoga Mekar Kene is obeducated, but the pay in the Piero Abono. I'm a real poem at Comina.
A poet to pay you teba. Oh, my chocolate. Unity, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Apoyo ba?
Apoyo.
Apoyo kilo kwa job kwa kora.
Yes, dana me akora wora nyim.
Ana wi fuga mko ba. Kwa hiyo kila ngwa tima ba. Etu kine du ga mene ngwe tima ba. Uber memi yo yo kwet pira guerra. Ni tinge John Petia ba. Onu ga mene ye. Kwa komuniken kita me wa wi kede atela me noren bane ko kede enu yo kwa ga me ke tiseli Kimeni. Nani ukelu kini guerra. You got to pay your paper. But do well to you a lot of song as I tell. Get between your job to your back.
Ye danu le ngate mitu kom yine ni chung choka pe wor ket challe jotere ye yinde be dinga
Okay, right. Unity, hello. Yes.
What did you put up there?
Adonyo ba?
Ogema.
Do ba ti ko nga.
Apoy matenga na do boge. Ogwal mai.
Waranyim.
Program ngoni itile ya bere winyu kredero total. Eto tigi na chela me yo mo ya total piko pechoye. Kom ya po ba bile jana tiye. Wala tikere aso la chicho mie chela parbi. Yo ye du. Da wando ti ready. Me ko kan ndu tira boro.
Yiri chung mena.
Ana bile chung yo tayera ko PDM. Igdom praye ye chung be won ko jel.
Okay.
Ine no? Me chemo ne kai ni beru. Atra amor kana dok tik pe yi me chung.
Okay,
ine no enemy ana chung nang uma jo te kweta kwele ko la malo.
Okay.
Now. Kuiren tia bien to gama. Angani kuiren tia bien jo yera bo poko me party. Ogema yina ngia be ti kuire party me chapa ching. No man.
Yo juke me bender do identity. Rama yini be ko geri.
Now. Aida jo me ti wang tiki. Agina mi kui kuiren ni yini ti kere kan yini be di e.
No.
And then two. Kaine ni kiri mo tia me yini chung. Yo po mi kui. Pe do si ken. Tem yo ka kiri mo tio ba la no. Nuna jo pe dagi.
Okay.
Me agiki government ucho lokwe jo chepo kokole enana tia copy jo me apatia gamotin.
Okay.
Ame tia boga sub county me a LIRA town council ke sub county jo putin.
Okay, apoya
ana mi jo la ka kwacha ni amane kado yini gamo kwere pe chat kwere.
Okay, winyero ko.
Wa kweri ite ti kiri yora be mone poi government me wana ti e jane.
Thank you.
Ape wal med ba amigo.
Amen. Unity, hello.
Michael.
Yes.
Look, you're my first time menopause. Oh, bem. Aryet, and I'm a TV yamitawa.
When not pay kela, when not TMA pay kela.
You've been more anak dan ya yum ikawa loke kubatiu when kumi e panya to bedo ke tutenge.
Yes, je Chelsea.
Yo nudo bolatwan kuna biro yetu ada bedo bangumor.
Okay.
Amani. Ya bushuwan. Ikom lo mora me wulu ti interviewing. Dia meto boro Ogema Awany. Yo Ogema Awany dia misleading jo.
Pe ingeo gine Muse Charles. Manu pe bora ngeo ka gwenyo tam tie kana jo ame react ye. Pe bero bora.
Nyo mono bo eta ana jara padi po ado ane ba do yi bora ko.
Pe manu pe bora.
Jangan buat punya kian, pina yulu ti penyuno, pina tek kapetuare. Kalau berni anda kona, dia nunggu jawan. Kalau warajo, ni warajo, ni bela, enau bela bolkui. Ti nanmo, munu kita ginca misleading ke joy no, gini wegi year ni, munu kita ginca tuayo kiri wijo.
Challenge we.
Ya.
Electoral Commission pero dula government pe yelo mano pe NRM.
Kai toni tori doni pero.
Yin wer cho me ka jo ye jo bol kuir.
Ko yin ton gir cho ni Electoral Commission. Pero me angato.
Yes, point it endinga.
Aya dia ko bokani. Paro Yero Otela Uchicho Bakuri which Ogema Awany Kwanya kum level let do come ping Muri Yina Tedera Awane Tulo and Nuna Tut Worry register your con Yibiri register. Pecha Ogema Akun Pecha Petimo Pecha Ni register. Gai te would yet Yona Ayo putia te kera tena me kubria aja longo panyin joni. Woku chakchan uruko yung Ogema John.
Okay.
Dan Jona kutang kuli jua wal tio me tio no pien Jona mana me dedeng about deal me tia me da kiche peri one from it ba.
Chale chiwe. Ini choyo ko.
I choyo do number 1 na day 1. Day 1
mom yini bero jirani ni binu kere dege.
Jirani nani yini ko bukobe ko pe no akela ko.
Aya dar poyo.
Jirani nani ya ko tam kere tek dan ka tie ka oluk tu be ka ndo ko tuna no woru luk tu ndo ka dok tu city.
Pingo.
In kopke da pemi dura ikopni iwo ikopke di ngokong. Mota ni kirali buru da peba.
Ara poyo.
Edu kiratia ngaye te ya na kan mora ya yomata.
Aya da poyo.
Pien kali de da kiame over the congressman Ogema Awany.
Okay.
No, ya ipa yoma ka pirangendo statistics ame tia rayo ya bujo neno bara congress amarotero 90% pien jola pieno obero ka giro boa no kere yes man yes man atipe dan tebelo ka pero kokoma no atiche morpe
chalichi ono lega berba
ana tikan anu pobila yoma ye.
Walk to chen. Okay.
Manze William Job.
Yes, William Tikere.
Ora lidien tele center.
Yo.
Por jo duche tu win radio.
Apoyo.
Andi ko bukani. Ani ko tingo. Jo ni iwan piti. Electoral me yera teleni na tukene pena biru yera teleni anati yo ngor ka jo teso ye dime pite nene tio no yini yeru di masha ena chono bere ram biru re ko dedu
okay
munu kina do fufu yi kere fu ine wanu ngi ngata kire Dude, around the room, ko dinyo.
O le banye.
Kare ku be chunga la re.
O le banye.
Bo mata.
Gema banye no tirio.
No perru ko ngeo ki. Peu ngeo ka Alyet ka bera ngi ka ko ngi.
Yini mirchi mabera kai wilo rie kome yorata betri ataka kanyu kop achimi peto atata o chati ku kome wegu regional gwago nyingi bor o bero dora phone one ati gung LIRA city wane io to primary centenary bank chon Bore avenue to por cheng inget vision fund chim tiu pongot kane becha wange pwarata ichichi machima manete nya kone wilo chim ngeti ko kome kadi ti chapwal kwene teke mitu chim nyanga wilo rukwe gake chope yodora phone one tenungu chim Techno Infinix Itel Samsung aburana por chargers, screen guards, jackets, headsets, sensors, batteries, memory cards, kere jamba pa pate kom chim. Ochedan kere agent banking, pe jo ameto kwanyo kere chwalu chene bankoro keken, nyo cholo kere welo wel. Nyo emeto welo ginoro keken Jumia, doanye yo dora phone one, uteke tuwada merechot. Chimu dora phone well charo, chill bear tag dog wilki yuot, kade will retail nyo wholesale. Itwada gamu chimi luane to cholo mumot. Go chimi yo dora nora bira bor not, a bora deck, a bicha rio. Nyo, nora bira bora beach, a bongana beach la biro, a bira bor not, o dora phone one, kakao original phone so koboni.
This morning in the field. Aduanga, kenen wago per ler wake. O ya miwa kom gi yot biara ya twal. Jo ichelo kandu chako pia.
Ateni do bazoka biara yo kadi ching tienyo ko tekel yum yi to dogere. Inge gete tap porre kene tiene na dogo tikere ko mepe to dogwa. Tekel luak jak.
Bazoka do biara down pat. Apu mere pehata. Unga mere cook do kuru dasha. Tin wanga chi bunga mere bera duo yard.
Iko do apeto bazoka keken. Pikacha bob korinwaga biala yo anora chini chuje porro akanyu chenkritwo kun kelu chimle ya bobata bit korinwaga bazoka hybrid bazoka kori hybrid roma mala bel pura kete nuere doga chato kori ducha chokeri go chimpi wiliwu ina manora bira ngwena bongwen not achala dega bongwen nyo nora bira ngwena bongwen not achala bongwen LIRA city dogo nuka galwanga nyen pacho kuch ka nama romere yiro nele resort hotel tiu dogo meto pimere totko pacha chilla neno ber mwanya nedi donye ye loj kano we kwa ram komi wuri mare ye mata papari winyang ibargi uponge becha ti madlong BDP juice soda beer wine kedi spirits of papat beru 24 hours restaurant ti kwenye chem longa chiru mere go wumite local foods intercontinental dishes kedi snack long gardens tia chilla yama mere muol yeno chela bere walfence gwako kuchuramo wifi tino ne parking alachi mamuti cha wara kongi mit achoka burinele resort hotel dormit nyen long etana chila chungi king batana jode orie kini yikote jesu kwe criminals kanne buri ye kuchi to chori kore ni LIRA kom sita zira ter gure ne kele party za papati nele resort hotel dormit piano tie conference la lachi mama choko tuan lwa booking nele resort hotel money inora bira ngwena dek abi nora chela bija rio unyo nora bira bora bi ario bora biro nora dega bongen wil jami kunu duchu kwe mod Apu, inyoni twere chako nwaga gonya bodo biro par ni chien yeli pot nyotu abalo. Company me Ken Agro Limited o yob kore kiri yen poro o kelu kore nwaga beru teluongo Agri Park 5117 o beru kore nwaga check tutwal puki piere deki tuni piere deki ya bitwale ya kachala chel pore teki diere kelu luak wonga kaurego bedi poro nini miye chela pari tuni miye chele piere yowe bichi te kwa nyuko nunyige peka wao kilo ber mea chara kiri kuon pien wonga meri kuk me chel berara piere teko doji bota pu tiene tuwa macha kino poni wago luo grey leaf spot kede ena wa poni wagi chalo blight ena kude kino pore kede tuwa miu pore puro chalo maize strike virus kede rust pe mage man miu nywagi ni doi kuji pore botuo kun kanyu chiata pit kore nywagi Agri Park 5117 ite doyo kaber iche ko nywagi te chidu wangu nyero chot Agri Park kore nywaga riamo chan kede kej long dungi doga chatu kore moro keke na chokedi nyu go chim nora bira bora chel abicha la bira rio abora bicha bongwen nyo nora bira bicha la biro abora bicha bongwen angwena bongwen.
When traffic jam is jamming and you need to chill out, reach for. When Farsi is not farsing and you need to hit refresh, grab that. When the heat is heating and you need to cool down, sip on that.
When hit hits different, hit refresh with
7up, super duper refresher.
Listen to 97.7 Unity FM. We inform, educate and entertain.
Unity FM is regulated by the Uganda Communications Commission.
Right on your radio, Gamochimano Nokpian Chawa Wartumugo. Unity, hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Mike, it's a bear.
Atiba Manga Tiquene.
Mana Lang Mark, the other Tima Bogan. The one to go to tell the 12 in Talatia by party. My cannot be concerned about Maria.
Okay.
Yeah, pay you to do my electoral commission and at your peacon to Palais Boragan. A bit and yard being open in America to Yamato. Same jacket to Obusha when the bird dakar appear at a yao. I got man to the Binuka that the very really like a chan and I could put the Eka in to the Alcaramir with more 230 years. But one of them knew what a common more in Pakistan. The Shan who come a prayer, end up being Sha one of prayer. Don't come to one to me. One of them who pay to a joy, one a pian town and pay what a megua. Then Jimperoya go be cool up to now. A Dana and a little bit to say, Binisha, Bor, Shabi, a bone. I better cut that appear there, they are what to whatever.
So Amanda would team.
One meal, one dog on your
Tino Nena Gigi Murongo, Pian.
And no team in a mag. Don't I'm down. I mean, you are for patch or ever. I may honestly, you know, patch or you. amen wo pe be pien yo atin onyu twere na don ka no bi na ta war ma ka ko wan ko do be wan ti sho je bi ya ti yo
manu no to
pien poro we ken yo ke pien bolu ku na ti wan bo na pe ta ka pe twere ame ginne ni electoral commission dan supervisor mer mi ne ni error ko di jon be ra ro be ti ti wan ti ne again ye na protest supervising gin pa do ti no
okay
esa kuno electoral commission ko na supervisor me ti ti so gin pete ya ro bar bo di tu be no donc member when you send ye dan wan ri ya po ye ta tu me de ye ta wa na be na ko nyu afi mo to bi so ana kwa ni ena duongo ga ti winya ena la ro yo bor wa kana bi ti bi wa ko wan ti ko e ba ja go wan ti ko re wan ti kana en bon bi no wan ti ready
aya de
o poya ba
apoherang okay chima giki unity hello ayo
pa mina mai
manga
mano don Smith
kona match
kona match
ayo wara nyim Smith
no ada ko ni jogbo here el mata radio radio ne ti ni dia ko America ni ko ni ngalo ko wonjo ti tam ai da mi jung matum ni radio benamit bi jakko lo ko đã quay đến ngặt đó là tiền được lên bầm ở đây để làm như thế mình thì sao cái đó mà mình đi lên cái cột nói đó còn đi gì mà mình rồi về nó là mình nghe đi còn giờ nhưng nó đi bị thì nó là ngoài mẹ ngắt để cho chờ bồi nhiều mấy thì rồi mấy giờ gì là đi à giờ thì RPB ni mirni maro đã có teringat orang jam tu ni kerja jual. Ada di mana kaya ni jalan. Pokok jadi manja lo, relet gurin apa ya mai?
Alright, ana poyo.
Bah.
Okay, when you radio peda kamu Mr. Ogema Awany. In 30 seconds.
An peti lo ke polo ko bokani. Kano du chiti ye ka tike de dake ha. Aride. Kwa wore choye me bol kui ni ne pira boro. Keken akobni wore choye. Dang choye ono massively woni beri ko bani ole jone mat RDC jiliana kulu lo kere kande ko ni ba ru ni jo lo ko ne yaro pete bina mando yero binu pete mitunu ko wana wor ko nyunu kong do go te ne yem wan po miti ko du kada do tie ko atigi wa do wundo beno mot ko do wi jo we dan ata mani an gira po ni ndo piera boro wana ma hare woni papara kunu woru na nyim wor choye ka pori no chapo tie man pot chawa ngwen da ka piera yo
pira ngwen
angwen da ka pira ngwen wori ti keri chawe mo ngwen da hodo
thank you
te cha me dek cha par ka nu ka ti office tin da cha bi ti office chon ba jo me kot cha bor ngwa chi wori cha yundo
okay
apoya mataki jo
right kirmano when you radio poyo tunia gigi tamor do chuka di program man pe tama we radio nyo tama management nyo tama jo ateti hi kana de beru tama nyo ale me Uganda amechik ye gi meti yumani yore me pore ka kare Kirmana when you radio nya beru mai ko gwalo poyo beru kire chako chawariona chawa ngwen endo idaki apira ngwen me Odiko nuodo kie kan Bank of Uganda. Kirmana wahorwate unu tomorrow beru Parliament alok.